Love is patient. Love, it's kind. It does not envy and it does not boast. It is not proud and it does not dishonor others. It is not self seeking and it's not easily angered. And it keeps no record of wrongdoing. Love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices in and with the truth. It always protects, it always trusts, it always hopes, it always perseveres. Love never fails, love always wins. I am Kuan Yin, and this is Love. I have no cut cards tarot. So, what I heard was right before I started this read, I heard A Time to Kill. Some of y'all might remember a movie called A Time to Kill. It was Samuel Jackson, and it was when he wasn't getting any justice for his daughter, and he had to take matters into his own hands and bring himself his own justice. Okay? Now, the reason I'm being told it's a time to kill is because we had this discussion before. Okay? Sometime war is necessary, and sometime it is required to take life. Okay? Now, I know people, oh, the Bible says thou shalt not kill. Okay, so then the next time somebody's choking you out when you're pregnant and tossing you around, or when somebody coming through your window with the intentions of penetrating your 3-year-old and squeezing the life out your neck, I want you to open up the Bible, okay? And don't call the police either, because if the police comes, the police might shoot and kill that person, okay? Sometime life has to be taken, okay? Sometime life does have to be taken. It's part of the polarities here on Earth in this physical realm, all right? That's why we have dark and light. That's why you have to be both dark and light. That's why you have to have those dualities and be able to become and morph into anything, but be able to balance your dark and light, okay? So what I'm hearing and being told is it's a time to kill right now, okay? And the reason it's a time to kill is there is a Capricorn that your Gangstalking contract is over and it's been taken off of your head. And you're free to move about. You were always free, but they didn't know it. But they decided to leave you alone. There's a Capricorn that has had every advantage in the world you can possibly think of to destiny swap with you, to kill you, and to take you out. This Capricorn was possibly at the head of a cult, and they needed, because they were so weak, and they still are, they needed your energy and they needed your power in order to become what they wanted to become. But that did not happen, of course, because they were not strong enough, even with a cult backing them, even with energy weapons, even possibly with nerve gas, even with over 100 people in different cults and covens all around you in a Truman Show Gangstalking community, doing spell work on you around the clock, while others were doing death spells. Some were doing spell work to harvest your energy, while others were doing death spells on you. Not on the weekends, not 3 times a week, not only in the morning, but they did this around the clock, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Death spells under the new moon, the full moon, the quarter moon. Even being harassed by police, even having the law on their side, even with the ability to get the upper hand over you by having cameras strategically placed in your home, outside your home, in your community, around you, having you gang-stalked and followed. Even for some of you, having a camera, having you set up to be chipped with the Neuralink, the one where they have some kind of a camera that goes in your left eye. Oh, they have that technology. Oh, yes, they do. You understand? Even with, because in order to have the upper hand and be able to see what you're going to do before you do it, hear what you're talking about, to see how you're combating or to see what you're doing to neutralize what they're doing to you. And anything you plan on doing to counter what they're doing, they could have the upper hand because they have access to see everything that you're doing, even from outside your house through infrared. Even with everything you can possibly conceive of on the planet Earth, this Capricorn is still defeated and couldn't take your power from you. And they have the advantage against you. They have the advantage because they know what you look like. They know what your favorite ice cream is. They know what you eat, where you go, your name. They know how much money's in your bank account. They know every single thing about you. Every single thing about you. And you don't even know what this Capricorn looks like. You understand? Because they're weak. You don't even know what this Capricorn looks like. But you have a hidden helper. And this hidden helper, because this Capricorn is in a mental imprisonment right now as we speak about things going in your favor in your life, you gaining your freedom and moving forward in your life, and them losing their stability, their money, whatever authority and power or access to resources they had, because they're losing everything right now, they're losing their shit. And this Capricorn plans to attack you for as long as they have breath in their body. Okay? Now, when I said it's a time to kill, sometimes it is a time to kill. But not out of vengeance, not out of anger, not out of jealousy, not out of envy, not out of maliciousness or any of these things. But it's a time to kill out of logic. You understand me? And now this Capricorn has been, whoever this head of this cult is, because a lot of spiritually gifted men and women are on YouTube channels, and they literally have spiritual abilities that they're born with. The easiest way to find some of the people, not all, because everybody is not a tarot card reader. There are people with spiritual abilities in different areas of life. Some of them are therapists. Some of them are teachers. Some of them work with children. Some of them do work in a church. Some of them are pastors. Some of them are pastors, ministers, apostles. Some of them work in the food industry. Okay? There are people with spiritual abilities that are in different areas of life. But to find the ones that are more visible, the quickest place is YouTube, the ones that you can actually see doing things, okay? This Capricorn has been attacking a whole lot of very spiritually gifted women and men that are on YouTube channels that are able to predict the future, that are able to pull cards, tarot card readers, and people that do other spiritual things. Because they're the easiest ones to spot and find. Because they try to keep track of where all the people that are spiritually gifted are. Of course, they want to keep track of you. Why wouldn't the government want to keep track of you? This Capricorn has been attacking a whole bunch of different tarot card readers that were born with their gifts that is spiritually gifted. And whoever you are, they're not going to stop because they have nothing else to live for. Because they don't have anything else but their pussy. And it's weak and it's tired and it's old with their wolf pussy smelling like that all the time. And don't nobody want it no more. This Capricorn has aged over the last 7 to 10 years. They've been coming for you and attacking you, trying and attacking your life, trying to do this destiny swap with you. You understand? They've been attacking you all this goddamn time, and they've been using their pussy to sleep with practitioners, to sleep with people that have access to the military, that have access to energy weapons, that have access to hack your bank account, that have access to mirror your phone, that have access to do everything they wanted to do to you, that are in these secret societies. But don't nobody want that stank, rank ass, cantankerous pussy no goddamn more. So they can't use that no more because people would prefer a joy hole in a men's Shell gas station at a Love's gas station on Highway 95 to this nasty Capricorn, okay? They can't use sex anymore. They old. It's a whole new batch of 18-year-olds that are supple-skinned, pretty, trollop-lopping around like ponies. Yes, Empress, love, love. Love always wins. It's a whole new batch of 18-year-old boys and girls, okay? Like they wait for them to turn 18. That are trolley-lopping around looking like donkeys. I mean, they have a nice shape. That's what I mean. With supple skin, young, looking great. So this Capricorn can't even use their sexual energy because don't nobody want that. Okay? They done aged out because of the way they treated their body. They don't have the type of energy anyone wants. And again, they're tired. No one wants them. Okay? This Capricorn plans to continuously attack you, and they don't plan to stop. So when I said it's a time to kill, what that means is you have an open enemy, okay, that's been coming for you, trying to kill you and take your life. They've been paying people to do death spells on you around the clock, and they have no intentions of stopping. You have an op that has been putting out fires. They keep paying people, even though your warfare is over. This Capricorn keeps on paying people to come and do stuff to you. And your op, what they are doing, and they're very helpful, and I know you're very grateful. I know you're very grateful to this, not your op, your hidden helper. I know you're very grateful and have a lot of love for this hidden helper that's been putting these fires out for you. But what you really need is a picture of this Capricorn, so that, because whoever you are, you're a real high priestess, and the advantage this Capricorn has had over the past 7 to 10 years is she knows everything about you, where you live, what you look like, how you wake up in the morning, go to sleep, what you eat, drink, when you're about to take your first sip of coffee, when you're peeing, when you wipe your ass. She knows you inside out, but you don't know nothing about her. So whoever your hidden helper is, they need to email you a picture of this Capricorn. They need to email you, text message you, or get you the information, because they know who the Capricorn is, because your hidden helper is the one putting the fires out. So instead of putting fires out that this Capricorn is setting, you need the Capricorn, because you need to get the head of the snake. You understand? It's like pushing, it's like hustling backwards. Running around, putting out the fires is great help, but it's hustling backwards, and it's exhausting unnecessary energy, when all you need is 7 fucking minutes of concentrated energy on that Capricorn, and to end their life so that they can die, have a rebirth, come back again, and they could try it again. You understand? So whoever your hidden helper is, if they really, really on your side and about that life and about helping you, they need to get you a picture of that Capricorn. They need to get you, whoever you are, high priestess, a picture of that Capricorn. And every high priestess tarot card reader that has been attacked by this Capricorn needs to all come together. I already tried this. And they blocked me from my Zoom meeting I tried to do when I tried to collectively bring all the high priestesses together. Someone was like, oh, you're trying to form a coven. What's a coven? Tell me what a coven is. And you tell me the difference between a coven and a prayer group. We could go over languages, names, all day. But at the end of the day, I was trying to assemble a group of high priestesses with some real power to set some of these little demonic little demons on fire and send them back, banish them back to where they came from. The dark versus the light. But through technology, they were able to infiltrate and block me from having a gathering of high priestesses. And they had successfully been able to isolate me from everyone and everything, so I don't have connections to anyone. Literally. I can't even make phone calls with my phone I pay a bill on every month. They won't even let me I pay my bill every month. They won't even let me make phone calls. And trust and believe, if anyone tries to get in contact with me, a real high priestess that's of the light on the same team, trust they will be blocked. You better trust they will block the email, text message, phone. They will be blocked. You know why? You know why, Devery, Greenwood, you know why they'll block you? Because the worst thing they could ever have happen is for all the high priestess that they isolated because of your power to come together. I was trying to form a goddamn super team. You goddamn right I was. You goddamn right. I would love to come together with a group of high priestesses that got some real power, that I know for a fact they're isolating you because of your power. And again, whoever this Capricorn is, this Capricorn, what would you do if somebody was trying to break in your house with a gun with the intentions of, yes, I want to kill you? Of course you're going to take their ass out because they want you to kill them. So when someone is spiritually coming for you, and I'm not talking about 1 or 2 times, I am talking about someone is actively coming at you for 10 years with all their might. And even after people have departed, they're still coming for you. And the only reason they're coming for you is because they have the advantage of knowing what you look like, who you are, and where you are. And they have the advantage of you knowing absolutely nothing about them. You understand? So whoever you are, high priestess, I'm getting it's a time to kill. You're going to have to take this Capricorn's life spiritually. It is what it is. You heard what the fuck I said. I said what I said. And I dare anybody to challenge me on that. Tell me I'm wrong. I dare somebody to tell me I'm wrong and quote the Bible to me. I dare you. So be it. Motives be. So whoever this Capricorn is that has been attacking real high priestesses that were born with their spiritual gifts and abilities, okay? Or whatever anyone does that is of the light spiritually, that's minding their own goddamn business, whoever this Capricorn is that's been attacking people and had the advantage, whoever the hidden helper is, we need a picture and a location for that Capricorn. And before the end of this reading, I might have to pull it. I think it's in Eritrean. I think this Capricorn might be East African. They might be in Eritrean. I'm going to, before this reading ends, see if I can get a location and get as much information as I can. But whoever the hidden helper is, we need that Capricorn's picture. And if you really about getting, instead of putting out fires, if you're really about ending this spiritual warfare, then give us the snake so we can cut the head off of the snake. It don't even make no sense to keep on going after the people they're paying to attack you when all you got to do is take one person out. And the one person that has to be taken out is that Capricorn. Once you take that Capricorn out, there's nobody to pay anybody anymore. So if you don't get a photo, a picture, a location for that Capricorn, then that means this Capricorn's being kept alive on purpose, right? That means that Capricorn is being kept alive on purpose. That means somebody is trying to make it look like that. That means someone's trying to make it look like they're fighting to stop this Capricorn, but really secretly protecting them. All right, let's go. What is the energy crowning this read, Holy Divine Spirit? Let's talk about this Capricorn energy that has to die now. And there are several high priestesses that may have to all come for this Capricorn that's mad and upset. They don't have spiritual gifts and abilities naturally. All they have is a rotten, stank-ass wolf pussy smelling like that all the time. Let's go. Yep, QUAN is back. Prison. Nah, prison ain't enough. This bitch needs to die. How many sleepless nights did you have? When you was just minding your business, drinking your coffee, just trying to live your life quietly, not bothering nobody. But they want to stalk and monitor you inside your home and keep attacking you. Oh no, this Capricorn has to die and they have to be set on fire. That Kundalini violet flame. Come on, somebody, say Ashe. I said I need an Ashe. I ain't getting no Ashe yet, goddammit. Somebody better give me a goddamn Ashe. Thank you, Empress High Priestess. Thank you, Diane Garrison. Thank you. Devery Greenwood, Empress Love Love, Starlight, Ashe, General Master Kayla, Empress Love Love, Ashe, Christy Love, Chillin' Music, Ashe at the 114, Issa Irma. Oh wow, Capricorn, somebody about to come for you. Miss Texas 20, Shalonda Double-Edged Sword. 25, P. Smalls. Issa Aram 222. Capricorn. This Capricorn has to die. Why? Not out of jealousy. Jealous of what? A rank ass, cantankerous pussy that's getting old? No. This Capricorn has to die because they utilize their free will. Instead of going another direction and getting a job to figure their life out, they decided they're going to stay in your energy and keep bothering you, even after the Gangstalking contract has already ended. And other people have already gone about their business the other way. This little coward is like, well, you still don't know who I am. You still don't know what I look like. And I'm being protected. No one's giving my identity up. Yeah, bitch, we're going to get your identity. And we're going to set that ass on fire. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the read. So that is the energy crowning this read. Prison is here. Illness in the reverse. Win money in the reverse. Gift in the reverse. So I feel like this has to do with that Capricorn was supposed to pay people to cause you an illness that would cause your mental and physical health to decay, which would allow them to just step into your life and energy and destiny swap with you. Win money in the reverse. The reason that Capricorn has to die is because they refuse to quit. They refuse to stop. Like trying to kill you. What you gonna do when somebody trying to kill you and they refuse to stop? And you ain't even been fighting them back. You just been protecting yourself. Yes, you are justified in taking their life. You are justified. You understand? Someone is actively trying to take your life. Even though they don't have the power to do it, they're annoying. They're like a mosquito, and I'm sure you want to drink your coffee in peace. You're not going to spend the rest of your days, whoever you are, you're not going to spend the rest of your life waking up to witchcraft every single morning, not when you know the sun sign of the person that's attacking you, and knowing that taking them out will end your witchcraft attacks. Absolutely not. You're going to try to take that person out so you can have complete peace. Why would you sit up there when you know this person can be touched? This Capricorn gotta go. Whoever this Capricorn is, they want you to know they want you to die, and that they're not going to stop coming for you. Might not even be a human. Child, people don't even understand. The show has not even started yet. It's about to be the Hunger Games. It's about to be the Hunger Games. And even those that think that, oh, love and light, everything has to always be love and light. We don't know. I don't know. You never supposed to, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I know. That's not balance. All love and light is not balance. Love and light. I remember I got into an argument with, back in the day, one of my coworkers. I got in an argument with a coworker of mine. He was a pastor, but we worked at the same job too. And really good guy. But we were talking hypothetically, and I was like, well, what if somebody, he was like, I don't believe in violence of any kind at all whatsoever. He was from Nigeria. He was a Nigerian pastor, and both of us were working at a job. And he was like, oh, no, I don't believe in violence of any kind. You pray for everybody, and you just pray this and pray that. And I was like, well, that doesn't seem balanced to me. What if you have to use violence to protect your newborn baby? I mean, praying's not going, God gave you strength, hands, coordination, and these things for a reason. Some people have to, there are some people that have to go out there to hunt to get food. There are things you have to do to survive on this earth, and you were given the resources and tools to do that, which is your mind, your body, your coordination, your strength. And he was like, no, we only pray for enemies, right? He was a Nigerian pastor, a very upstanding, righteous, good guy, okay? Has a beautiful family, beautiful wife, beautiful children. And I said, okay, so what if a man is breaking in your house and he's going to unalive your baby, essay your child, your wife, and then kill you? Well, it's unfortunate. He was like, well, it's unfortunate if that happens. I mean, I pray that never happens, but I would pray for that man that he would find God. So you telling me that you wouldn't use violence against him? And I know everybody ain't like this, but this is what Christianity, this is what the colonized version of Christianity has done to some people. And I was like, you're going to sit up there and let him do whatever to your daughter and you're not going to attack him? How would you explain to your daughter that you didn't use any force to protect her when God gave you the strength to do that? And he was like, well, I'll sit her down later if my daughter lives, and I'll tell her, I'm so sorry that happened to you. That man needs Jesus, and we'll pray for him and pray he finds God. And I was like, I know you lying. I was like, that doesn't make you godly. That makes you imbalanced, and it gives you an overactive heart chakra. And we were having a discussion. We were not enemies. We were friends. We were cool. Okay. We were having a conversation and a debate. I said, no. And at the time, I wasn't talking about an overactive heart chakra, but I was saying, no, that's an imbalanced way of thinking. No, you're supposed to protect your own, protect yourself. Everything has to do with your real intentions. If there was a way to protect your family and make sure everyone is completely safe without hurting anybody, and that's your intentions, and you're able to do that, so be it. But if there's any chance that somebody can be harmed in your family, psychologically, emotionally, or physically, then you are justified in using all your strength and wit to protect them. Because it's about the type of heart that you have. Doing what you have to do, even though you don't want to do it, for a good reason. And that's what it talks about in balance in the Buddha Tarot. And it talks about it's okay for a human. They say man, but man or woman. It's okay to use force, even if you have to take life to protect and defend the light or your own life or the life of your family. There's no bad karma. You're not going to get bad karma for protecting your own life. You understand? That's normal. I have regret in the reverse. I have empathy here. I have surrender in the reverse. Can't make it up. Yeah, somebody don't even regret trying to kill you. Somebody don't even regret using energy weapons on you. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody does not regret using an energy weapon on you, possibly even nerve gas. Somebody doesn't regret having people do death spells on you every single day, possibly for a month straight, day and night, hoping that eventually you would die. Yeah, a psycho. So why would you sit up there? Oh, no, I wouldn't do that. No, you're not supposed to. Not supposed to what? Tell me what you're not supposed to do. Shh. Whoever this person is, it is a time to kill. This person has to be put down before they go after and harm other people. This person is a threat and a danger to society. This is why the police exist, okay, to maintain order. And this is why spiritual police exists. Thank you. This is the reason why spiritual police have to exist. Because when you have psychopath energies like this, that come after people that are innocent, people that are just, their children are innocent, that are just living their lives, trying to live a healthy life, that have no way of protecting themselves against someone who is faceless. You can't even see where the attacks are coming from. And this person has played dirty. When I say play dirty, I mean energy weapons, having you followed, possibly having your home infiltrated, cameras, having you set up, sending people towards you to catfish you. Oh, yeah. All right. I have freedom in reverse and I have balance. So, whoever this person is, surrender. Somebody does not want it, won't surrender. Okay. That's why I said, okay, they're going to have to surrender to death, whoever this Capricorn is. They don't regret what they've been doing to you. They have no regrets for what they do to you and other people. They don't care about any type of pain or discomfort that you might be in as a result of them continuously paying people to do death spells on you all day and all night. They don't care about that. Absolutely not. Who's that? Exclusive Ashe. Yes, that's right. Ashe. It is a time to kill. This Capricorn has to die. It is what it is. I don't care how it sounds. I'm QUAN and it's my job to speak the truth. Okay? Even if it does not sound like raindrops and gumdrops and gummies and love and light and angels just fluttering around. No, it's my job to bring balance and to speak the absolute truth. It doesn't sound nice, but it's the truth. Let's go. What is the energy crown in this read? When they could not make you sick, somebody's going to prison. I have empathy. Somebody might have empathy for you. What are the messages? And let me tell y'all something. For the people that sit up there, oh no, I don't do this. No, we don't. I don't believe in killing. The Bible says, thou shalt not kill. Those are people that were not being attacked with death spells for a whole month straight. Or longer, waking up to death spells and going to sleep to death spells, walking out their door while death spells are being done on your heart, while crown chakra attacks are being sent towards you, while physical people are sent towards you and being paid money to try to beat you up and sexually assault you and throw your body somewhere. These are people that don't have somebody that was in their energy all the way to the point where they had people in the physical realm following you around to kidnap you, paying people. Did you grape them yet and beat them up and toss their body while doing death spells on you day and night, and still right now up until this very moment, still paying people to do spell work on you. Right through the night, Empress High Priestess. Y'all know what I'm talking. Right through the night. See, it's easy to sit up there and say, but remember, a thief don't rob an empty house. So if you're loving light and don't deal with nothing, you might be an empty house that, no one's trying. You don't have nothing that don't nobody want. Not trying to be mean, or I'm not trying to be mean, but you don't have what this Capricorn want. You understand? It's those of us that have the real power, that are spiritually ranked. We're the ones that they want. You understand? So they do to us things that they're not doing to other people, of course, because you don't have anything that they see as valuable. I'm not saying you're not valuable, but you don't have anything that they see as valuable. So they have no reason to come after you in that type of a way. But for the person that actually is enduring being shot in the head with energy weapons, possibly nerve gas, okay? I got to download that somebody is coming around someone's home and they're using a whole bunch of cigarette smoke to cover up something that they're releasing into the air around you. Somebody is releasing something in the air that is a chemical agent that the military uses, whatever this chemical is. When the person comes to your home and does this in the middle of the night, you might smell heavy cigarette smoke. They're using cigarette smoke to cover up the chemical agent that they're releasing around you. See, only certain people are attacked in this type of a way. You understand? And if the person that's saying, "Oh no, no, we don't do this. We don't believe. We just pray for people. We just," yeah, that's because you haven't experienced the level of warfare and attack that those of us that have something that these people want have experienced. But let somebody be following you around in your car, or you and your children around, and let them be shooting you all night in the head with energy weapons while doing death spells on your heart and attacking your body all day and all night, and following you around in a car and trying to find a way to essay you or hurt your children. And that's only small, only part of what they do. Coming in your house, poisoning your water. Let somebody be attacking your whole life the way they've been doing the people they actually want something from. And you might be singing a different tune about what you do and don't do. All right, what is the energy crown in this read right now? We are in a war. I don't know how else to say it. This is the tribulation, and we're in a war. And some people have been trained to be docile and turn the other cheek. Of course. How else do you keep slaves in chattel slavery being raped and whipped and working for free while whistling while you work? How else do you do that for 400 years? By programming people to turn the other cheek. Don't play with me. Don't you play with me. That neuro remote monitoring in the eyes. Yes, absolutely. How else do you get to whip people in chattel slavery, rape their sons and daughters, whistling while you work and loving it for over 400 years by convincing people that you're some kind of martyr, by convincing people that you need to be love and light, by convincing people, that you're doing the right thing by turning the other cheek in. Of course. I'd be scared as shit. You goddamn right. I would have psychological warfare. Whatever you do, you never attack your attacker. Just keep praying for them. Please pray for them. Because if you realize that praying for somebody attacking you is bullshit, you might come and beat my ass for everything I did to you. Yeah, this is not just physical warfare. It's psychological warfare. Because I can't just bind you physically. I have to bind you psychologically too. Because if I don't bind your mind, we're going to have a whole bunch of Nat Turners running around, hanging motherfuckers from trees with their children like I ain't fucking around with you. And all of us high priestesses and high priests that are being attacked by these cults and covens in the dark, regardless of your race, regardless of your culture, if you're of the light, we not fucking around. We understand dark and light. We understand psychological warfare. We understand if somebody is coming to take your life, then yes, it's justified to take theirs. What is the energy crown in this read? Let's go. Yet somebody don't freedom in the reverse. Somebody does not want you to have your freedom. They want control of you. So since this Capricorn wants you so bad, whoever your hidden helper is, they need to give you a picture and the location of this Capricorn so that you can pay them a visit. Not just spiritually, maybe even physically. You need to know what they look like so you can get to work. Since they want to be in your energy and a part of your life so bad, they wanted to become one with you so bad, then merge. It's time for you and this Capricorn to meet. I'm telling you, the only reason this Capricorn does this bullshit is because you don't know what they look like. I promise you. What is the energy crowning this read? Ha! I cannot. I have the Two of Swords here. I have the Sun. Okay. So the Sun talks about illumination, Aten, and the Two of Swords in reverse could talk about somebody is aware of something. The Two of Wands reverse has to do with a plan, or maybe someone doesn't know what direction to take something in, so that they can get their complete wish fulfillment. So the Ace of Swords talks about the truth and the clarity. And the Three of Cups, this has to do about a friendship, someone was celebrating with, or a group. So somebody's complete wish fulfillment might be to bring you clarity about who is in this. Oh, wait, what's this? The Five of Wands. Clarity about who the people are that's been attacking you. So we all know this is the Ace of Swords here. You can see here the Ace of Swords, which is clarity and the truth. And here is the Five of Wands, the conflict. Someone's complete wish fulfillment. Okay, so there might be somebody that's working on something, but they don't know what direction to go in, to bring you clarity about whoever's been bringing this conflict around you or to you. They're aware, and the sun is here. So somebody might be in the process, and they might be about to give you pictures and information on the people that's been attacking you. Oh, fucking A. That's what I'm talking about. Because I heard whoever this high priestess is ready to start putting people on their ass. Ain't nobody going into 2026 and 2027 playing with these fools. It's a time to kill. It is a time for them to die. People that were trying to kill you are still playing around in your energy. Yeah, it's time to die. You goddamn right it is. And they're so afraid of this is why they have to control communication. They have to control your phones. They have to control your ability to come together with other high priestesses once you have the knowledge of exactly who these people are. Because then, guess what? You do the same thing they did. They came, what did they do? Never mind what they call themselves. But all they did was come together and target the people that have power they wanted shit from. So what do? The same thing they did in Acts 2:38. The upper room. The upper room is talking about the astral realm, the higher planes, the spiritual planes, the upper room. And that fire is that aura, that kundalini violet flame, when your aura expands, when your energy is coming out of the crown chakra. You understand? You're coming together, a group just like them. Only now you know who they are too. And you're stronger than them. This Capricorn knows you're stronger than them. You don't think this Capricorn does not know? Why do they want your power? Because you're strong as fuck. Of course. Child, it don't even take a group to defeat this one Capricorn. It just, see, the only reason this Capricorn is alive right now is because nobody has a picture of them. Now, I know there's somebody out there that knows this Capricorn and don't like them, that could have been part of the same group. Whoever that person is, or several of y'all should start putting pictures out of whoever this Capricorn idiot is that's sitting up there beating their chest like, oh, I can attack that, think they a badass. Start putting that Capricorn's picture out. Send it to me. Anyone have that Capricorn's picture, send it to me, and I'll post it for the whole world to see. You know I don't give a fuck. I give no fucks about saying anything or doing anything because they've already did their big one to me. Before I was even reading tarot cards online, they already did their big one to me. When I was minding my business in Georgia, growing tomatoes and reading my damn Bible, wasn't dating. I wasn't dating nobody. I was sitting in my house and going to work every day. I was going to work, sitting in my house, growing my tomatoes, reading my Bible, and watching my Netflix, and eating my popcorn and sipping my wine. I wasn't dating nobody. I didn't have no friends. I was minding my business, just trying to live my life. And they brought all this warfare to my doorstep. I wasn't even a threat to anyone. Wasn't bothering nobody. So clearly these people wanted the smoke. Clearly. I give no fucks about naming names, putting pictures up. That's why I'm shadow banned and saying what the fuck I got to say. Because you should have left my black ass alone when I was growing my tomatoes and sitting in Georgia in my backyard on my day off. About to grow my bell peppers and my habanero peppers and about to start my greens. Sipping wine in my backyard, minding my business, doing bonfires. Bitch. Thank you for the amen, because somebody feels me. Get tired of this shit. Somebody feel me. You coming to my house to kill me. I ain't even dating no goddamn body. Starting fake fights with me. My man wants you. Bitch, you and your man better get the fuck away from my house. Child, I don't feel no kind of way. And I know y'all watch me. Y'all know who I know this cult watches me. If this cult is broken up, which it is, and everybody went their own ways, and some of y'all didn't like that Capricorn, anonymously send me that bitch picture. Send me that bitch picture, my email address. I have no cut cards, tarot@gmail.com. It's in my description. You can send it anonymously. I don't care where it come from. Send me a picture of this Capricorn and I will post it for everybody. Oh, baby. Send me a picture of this Capricorn. I know somebody knows this Capricorn because you used to be in the cult with them and you're not no more. And they probably pissed you off, or you probably didn't like their stank ass anyway because you didn't like the way they smell. Send me this Capricorn's picture. Somebody, please. So it looks like somebody might be working on something. What happened in the recent past? So somebody doesn't know what direction to go with something because somebody is in the same energy. Somebody is in the same energy with the 9 of Cups here, okay? So this is talking about the 9 of Ankhs. Ankhs is talking about cups. That's why the water's in the background. Someone is in the same energy against you and won't stop. So since they want you so bad, somebody needs to expose this Capricorn's face. See, the only reason they're bold and brazen is because they're attacking you behind mama's skirt. You know that little bully in school that used to hit people, but they know that their mama paid the most money in tithes and offering in church. So in school or church, so nobody was allowed to hit that child back. So they sit up there and bully other kids and hit them and stand behind their mother or father's leg in school because their mama is a teacher at the school or in church because their mama got a lot of money and pay tithes and donate everything to the church and bought the music instruments for the church and everything. So don't nobody do nothing to that child, and they bully people. That's who this Capricorn is. The only reason that they're bullying people is because they're hiding and they're not being exposed. Picture, please. Because I bet you if you get a picture of this Capricorn and they're aware that everybody has their picture, I bet you this Capricorn, whoever this person is that don't know what direction to go with this shit, expose the Capricorn. Put this bitch's picture out there and watch how quick she go into the closet. Watch how quick she go into hiding. Watch how quick she stop all attacks. The only thing keeping this Capricorn attacking people is the fact that no one has a picture of their face, except for the people that was in this cult with them. That's the only reason they keep on with the bullshit they with right now. That they're scary ass. I know. They're scary ass because they a punk. The only reason they bold and brazen, I'm going to keep doing it. No, I'm going to keep, and I think it's an East African. She might be Eritrean. But the only reason she doing it is because don't nobody know what the fuck she look like. I'm untouchable. Whoever's trying to stop them, whoever this hidden helper is, you don't know what direction to go with this shit. Go ahead and expose their face. Oh, okay. So you want to keep on paying people. Okay, how about we let people know who you are? Watch how quick they disappear. They're going to run off to Amsterdam. That's what I just heard. They're going to run their funky ass to Amsterdam. So I have the 10 of Swords. They're in the same energy. And I have the 10 of Swords here. Okay? Clarify this 10 of Swords for me, please, and thank you. Somebody can't cause an illusion, and they feel backstabbed and betrayed. Now, here I have, again, the Ace of Swords. Somebody has clarity. We have the Ace of Swords again a second time. Somebody gave somebody clarity, or they have clarity that this is the truth. They are backstabbed and betrayed. How? I can't make this up. Somebody, the 9 of Cups again. Okay, the 9 of Cups. So we got the same cards coming out in both decks here. This is still the same thing, the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Ankhs. Somebody's in the same energy. Who's this 9 of Cups? Yeah, does this person have a mental disability? Clarify the 9 of Cups. Someone could have Sagittarius in their chart. Oh, okay. somebody has been balancing something and they've been backstabbed and betrayed. So this is your hidden helper. Whoever your hidden helper is, they have been balancing the energy that this Capricorn has been sending towards you by paying people to keep attacking you. Okay. So all of the energy that is being sent toward you, meaning all the fires this person is putting out, they're alchemizing all of the attacks against you. Okay. So they're backstabbing and betraying this Capricorn. But this Capricorn needs to be taken out so that whole thing can be cut out. You understand what I'm saying? Tell me more about the situation, Holy Spirit. I have Offset and Osar. Osar and Offset. This is the lovers here. Gemini energy. Offset and Osar. And it came in reverse. So a cycle's over. Someone is no longer partnering with somebody. Okay. Geb is talking about the World card, meaning a cycle is over, something has ended, and someone's no longer partnering with somebody. The Four of Cups here. Okay, we got the Four of Cups. I don't care that Capricorn needs to die because they wouldn't stop. And they have a mental issue, so it's a good chance that they're not going to stop. They might stop for a little while, but they're going to start again. I'm calling judgment. Fuck that shit. This Capricorn has to die. That's the only way to ensure that they don't get. Let me tell you, once somebody is coming for your life, all right, I'm going to stop. And then they start again. And all right, I'm going to stop. And then they start again. Don't nobody got time to be going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's not what we do. Okay? I know some, we don't do this. We don't fight. Okay. No. What we don't do is go back and forth with people that's tried to kill us. That's what we don't do. Okay? That's what we don't do is we don't go back and forth with people that are trying to kill us. Ain't one of y'all 48 laws of power, once somebody attack you, I'm paraphrasing, and you have an enemy, you're supposed to fight that enemy until they're completely annihilated and destroyed. Completely. Why do you think in the Godfather movie, he was so adamant about killing his son, the initial Don Corleone? He was like, no, you have to kill his son too. Yeah, he's such a boy. He's just a boy. Because when he grows up, he'll come back and he'll kill me. You understand? Because when he grows up, he'll come back and kill me. You think people get rid of these demons? No, they go into retreat when they're not strong enough anymore, and they nurture themselves back to health. And when they get the nerve and audacity back up, then they come back around to you. These demons don't go away, especially when they didn't get what they wanted initially. And they're suffering because of it. And they're not making any money. And they're going into poverty. You think they're just going to go away and be done? No, they're going to wait until it's a good time to come back again, because they're like, well, I have nothing to lose, because I never did the destiny swap. I didn't get the marriage. I didn't elevate in this secret society, Coven. I didn't get the promotion. I don't have a job. I don't have money. I didn't have a plan B. What you think, they're going to go away? No, if they go away, it's to lick their wounds and to strengthen back up and to come up with another plan, especially when they know everything about you. No, these demons have to be uprooted completely, burned in the root, or else it'll keep on growing and producing bad fruit. You understand? Burn up the tree all the way to the root. When you're trying to get rid of a bad tree like Jesus did with that dead fig tree that was soaking up resources like the sun and the water and nutrients from the soil, and it wasn't even bringing forth any good fruit. Jesus cursed that tree to die so it could stop using resources when it's not an equal give and take. You understand? This Capricorn is not bringing forth any good fruit. It needs to be dead. So it'll stop taking up time, energy, resources of people that this Capricorn keeps on attacking and coming for. Okay? It doesn't produce good fruit. It's not that because it goes away for a little while, and I do call it an it. It doesn't mean that suddenly this Capricorn is going to start producing good fruit. No. they're still not going to produce anything positive. All they're going to do is come up with new ways to get more nutrients, water, sun, to survive. And it's not going to bring forth good fruit. All it's going to be thinking about is you and how they're going to come back around to you again and try something again. So we're going to find out, I don't know, maybe somebody is going to go to prison. Okay. Somebody might be going to prison. Tell me more about the situation. So somebody is no longer going to partner up with somebody. The Ten of Pentacles reverse, the Queen of Wands reverse. Who's no longer partnering up with this? Clarify the Lovers reverse, or Set and Alsar. The Four of Cups. Somebody that has accepted. Okay, so this is the Four of Cups reversed here. Somebody is not happy with the results that they got. Okay, but they've accepted this. Okay, because they couldn't backstab and betray you. So this is the people that have been, these are people that lack emotional regulation. The King of Cups in the reverse are talking about the people this Capricorn has been paying money to, okay, to attack you spiritually in your community. The spell work keeps on backfiring, but these people lack empathy and compassion is why the King of Cups is in the reverse here, okay? They don't care nothing about you. They like, hey, somebody offered me money, I'm going to do it. So they have accepted that they're not going to be able to take you out because they're not spiritually stronger than you either. Okay. The spell work keeps on backfiring and they're no longer partnering up to do this. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles reverse. These are people that will do anything for money. The Ace of Swords. Somebody got clarity that somebody's not going to recover. Who's this Nine of Wands reverse that's not going to recover? A Page of Pentacles. Oh, there's a Page of Pentacles in somebody's community. The page is a younger person. This could be like a young adult, maybe a teenager. This could be someone anywhere between like 16 and 30. You know, pages are younger people, or they could be people that are not making a lot of money, minimum wage jobs. You know, people, you know, that are barely, you know, not making good money. A page is someone robbing Peter to pay Paul. Okay. There's a page in your community that's not going to recover. I don't know if they're going to die, but they're not going to recover. And somebody got clarity that they're not going to recover. So this might even be your hidden helper that might have taken down another one bites the dust. It's like whoever your hidden helper is, they might have taken down another person in your community, okay, that was attacking you, or their spell work backfired. Yeah. Somebody didn't see something about some type of a work or a Knight of Pentacles. They just saw the Ten of Pentacles, the money they were being offered. Who's this person that's about to go to, why is prison out here? Here it is. Clarify prison. Clarify prison. All right. Somebody not thinking about it no more. The Nine of Swords reverse. They're not stressed out about something anymore. Whoever this Knight of Pentacles is, Queen of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so someone is no longer stressed out about somebody going to prison. Okay, so a Queen of Pentacles reverse. Who's this Queen of Pentacles reverse energy? So there could have been someone that had protection. Okay, there might be a Scorpio involved here. Okay. This is somebody, the Nine of Pentacles reverse, that could have been financially codependent, their foundation. Okay. The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. Somebody could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or somebody doesn't have any more emotions for somebody. So there's somebody here that the only reason, okay, this could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. The only reason that one of your attackers would not go to jail is because somebody was in a mental imprisonment about them. So that means somebody that has some kind of status gave a fuck about them, basically. So one of your main attackers, the only reason that they didn't go to jail was because there was someone that has some kind of ranking or status in the physical realm here that was keeping them out of jail, that I guess people listen to or whatever. Whoever that person is, they're not in a mental imprisonment about this Queen of Pentacles reverse. This is the Queen of Pentacles reverse, is a man or a woman that will do anything for money, no conscience. They lack integrity. They're very shallow, surface level, overly materialistic. This type of person could be a financial curse or disaster. We're talking about pentacles here. They might not be good at balancing their economic situation, their status. They might not be the best at managing their life on the physical realm. So somebody is no longer in a mental imprisonment. So I don't know, there could have been an air sign, an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini that was keeping someone out of jail or prison, and they're not in a mental imprisonment about them anymore. They don't care anymore. So they're not getting their wish fulfillment any longer. All right. All right. So someone's about to go to jail. It's an Aquarius. That's what I thought. Yeah. Because I was picking up in the other reading, there's a monitoring spirit up there. Where's my thing at? I have the same monitoring spirit spider that comes to the exact same spot every time I do a reading right here. Every single time I do a reading, it crawls right to my thing. And it keeps coming toward me right up until it's time to do the prayer. Right up until it's time to do the prayer. And then it tries to bite me. Y'all wonder why I pray like I do. All right, so the star in reverse could be an Aquarius. And I picked up in another reading where there was a Leo kitchen witch with a low IQ that only knows how to pop her pussy. The only reason they were not in jail, and she comes out also as the Queen of Pentacles reverse. The only reason she was not in jail was because there was an Aquarius that kept bribing people with money to keep her out of jail. Okay. And what's the moon? Clarify the moon, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Clarify the moon. Somebody kicked somebody out their energy. The Five of Pentacles reverse. Right. The Ace of Wands. Somebody that was working together to take action. Okay. All right. So it looks like there could have been an Aquarius, and whoever this Queen of Pentacles reversed is, that kept on doing spell work on a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and they kicked them out their energy, the Five of Pentacles reverse. Okay. And Holy Divine Spirit, I want you to tell me a little more about this Capricorn energy. The Four of Wands. All right, tell me more about this Capricorn. And oh, that's right, they wanted me to go there. Okay, gotcha. I want y'all to talk to me about this Capricorn. Because I don't know about y'all, but some of y'all been with me for 2 to 3 years now. I don't know about y'all, but I'm sick and tired of seeing this goddamn Capricorn on my goddamn table. I'm tired of seeing this goddamn Capricorn on my table who keeps coming out as like the head of a cult or something like that. And nothing against my high vibrational Capricorns. I know there are some very high vibrational Capricorn, high priests and high priestesses, and people with heavy Capricorn placements. Capricorns are not bad people, and they're not all bad at all whatsoever. We're just talking about a specific energy that's been coming out very heavy for the past 3 years, and they come out as like the head of cult, and they were orchestrating with others to bind high priestesses and to isolate them so that they could do a destiny swap. And I'm about tired and sick of that energy. Okay. Holy Divine Spirit, I want you to give me some information about this goddamn Capricorn. Okay. Somebody could be Haitian. Somebody could be living in New Zealand. I want you to give me some information about this Capricorn energy. Saudi Arabia, I'm seeing. Tell me about this Capricorn energy. Tell me more. North America. I want you to give me information about this Capricorn energy that keeps coming out in this reading. Someone could be East Indian. Give me some information about this Capricorn energy. This Capricorn might be in DC, Maryland, and Virginia. They might have a connection in Colorado too. It's something here about Delaware too. Whoever this, and New Zealand, again, New Zealand. It keeps sliding out. Okay, so New Zealand keeps on sliding out. Delaware keeps sliding out. South Africa slid out. Saudi Arabia is sliding out. I have Colorado. And it was something else here. Oh, I have West Africa. West Africa is here. Someone might be West African. And the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia. This Capricorn may either have a connection in DC, Maryland, Virginia, or they spend a lot of time in DC, Maryland, and Virginia. A representative. This Capricorn might be connected to a representative in politics in the DMV area. And I have New Mexico here. East Africa. This Capricorn might be East African. Clarify. Tell me about this Capricorn. Regions Bank. DC, Anacostia. Venezuela, Regions Bank. And Jamaica's on the floor. Hold on. I told y'all. So this Capricorn might be living in DC, or they might have a home in DC. I'm getting that very heavy. Maybe they've traveled around, or these are some of the people, locations, and stuff like that. Tell me more about this Capricorn. Dubai, London, UK, Russia, Senegal, China, and South Africa is here again. So I'm asking for information about this Capricorn, okay, that's been stalking tarot card readers, stalking high priests and high priestesses, attacking people, or paying people, because they're too weak to attack, paying people to attack people, this Capricorn energy, trying to bind people's finances, paying for their gangstalking, sending people toward people to harm and hurt them because they have spiritual gifts and abilities they were born with. And this is what I've come up with. All right. I have Delaware here. I have South Africa here. Okay. I have Saudi Arabia here. I have Colorado. Okay. I have China. I have Jamaica. Now, these could be places, or these could be the races of people. I have DC, Anacostia. I'm going to clarify that. I have London, UK. I have Russia. I have Regions Bank, New Zealand. I'm going to clarify New Zealand because it came out twice. I have Dubai, Venezuela. They want me to clarify Dubai. And I have Senegal. Okay. I want to know more. This is 2 or more family members. So this Capricorn might be a part of someone's family. Somebody's name might be Rita, your stepmother. Somebody's name could be Rita, and I have your stepmother here. We about to see. Chinese is here again. I don't know, Chinese hacker. Now Chinese hacker is here. So this Chinese energy, I don't know if Cancer comes out, it could be Elon Musk, because I have gotten before that this Capricorn is in an Elon Musk circle. Y'all know how they follow us high priestesses around. What's this? The CIA, your stepmother. I don't know. This Capricorn might have a stepmother that's heavily involved. Didn't I pull up before that this Capricorn has a stepmother that is married to their biological father that works either in the CIA, or they either work in the CIA or the NSA or something like that. I did pick up something like that before, that this Capricorn has a stepmother, and again, their father is the government official, and their stepmother and this Capricorn were both working together on some bullshit. Someone is of Central African descent that works for the CIA or the NSA. Tell me more about this Capricorn. Hidden enemy, danger headed your way. These are friends. So they might have a friend, a white woman. Tell me more about this. A government official, okay. Someone's name is Denson, hidden enemy, and it landed on hidden enemy, danger headed your way. This Capricorn could have sent somebody towards you by the name of Denson, like Shaquana Denson, okay? Your foster brother or foster sister. Government official did fall on Senegal. So there might be a government official that is from Senegal. Whoever they are, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. This is a frenemy, secret hater, okay? So there might be somebody here from Senegal that needs to not let their left hand know what their right hand is doing because somebody close to them is a frenemy, a secret hater. And it has your foster brother or sister or something like that. So whoever this Capricorn is, okay, they sent somebody. This person's name could be Denson, D-E-N like Nancy, S-O-N. Maybe this is their last name, like a Shaquana Denson, okay? They might have sent this person towards you to become a hidden enemy. The third party. Yep, the third party knows you. There you go. Your cousin. And it fell on DC. Somebody might have a cousin in or from DC. I'm a spoiled brat. My dad was in the CIA, so I could steal from and kill whoever I want. Family reunion. Your play brother or play sister. FBI, CIA, and NSA. Your stepfather, sister, cousin, or brother. All right, we about to clarify this shit. I don't know about y'all, because people be like, well, spiritual warfare never goes away. You lying to me? Says who? I don't plan on spending the rest of my life in a spiritual battle, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, waking up to spiritual warfare all day and all night. I don't plan on spending the rest of my life like that. That ain't no way to live. You a goddamn lie. It's time for some people of the light to come together that understand the assignment. There are some people, it is time for some high priests and high priestesses of the light that understand the assignment to come together. And when I say understand the assignment, that means you understand sometimes people got to die. You understand? You understand sometimes villains have to die. Don't nobody want to keep going back and forth with people playing. How did you feel in kindergarten when that little girl kept hitting you and you were like, stop, 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 stop. And y'all kept hitting each other back and forth in church or on the pew. And your mama about to whoop your ass because you making noise. But the girl, she keep on touching your leg, hitting you. You know, she not hitting you hard, but she just keep on, stop. And you like, stop, 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 stop hitting me, stop. And she just keep on hitting you and hitting you and hitting you until you go outside and pick up a brick. Until you go outside and pick up a brick and slap her in the side of her face with it. And then, why'd you do that? Well, I mean, I didn't even hit you that hard. Yeah, I know, but I just didn't want you to hit me at all. I want you to leave me alone, and you didn't understand. And if I didn't hit you in the side of your face with that brick, right now you would still be hitting me, and we'd be going back and forth. Stop, 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 stop. You hit me first. No, you hit me. You hit me. I'm going to go sit over there, and they follow you and sit over there with you and start hitting you again, hitting you again. You see what I mean? But the brick stopped all that. You understand? Ain't nobody finna spend the rest of their life being spiritually attacked and playing these goddamn games, even if they don't have no power. Even still, the fact that they're entering your spiritual space to annoy you and to bother you out of bitterness. Ain't nobody about to be playing around with these fools like that. Yeah, I know. For 57 years, Spice, Angels, yeah. Ain't nobody about that. Don't nobody want to play like that. You trying to live your life and you got somebody going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth playing with you. No. You hit them with a spiritual brick. And sometimes that brick got to take them out spiritually and put them down all the way. If you can, or if you're lucky enough to be able to identify them. Because most of the people that attack you are very weak. And the only point of attack they have is the fact that you don't know who they are or what they look like. But if you should be so lucky to know exactly who your attackers are, then you need to get together with some other people of the light, like QUAN, and put your attackers down for good. Hit them with a spiritual brick so they understand to leave you the fuck alone so you can grow your tomatoes and live your life in peace. Nobody about to be playing these stupid ass games. Shh. With no goddamn body. Oh, it's a balance between dark and light. You can see all my light on love of the highest vibration where you get in alignment and you love light and light love and lick love and suck on the love and eat the love up. And yeah, that's one aspect of us. But there's another one that fights for the light. You understand? And you don't fight for the light with a goddamn feather. No. You fight with your sword. You don't fight with no goddamn feather. What is that? No, you pick up your sword. That's how you fight. Who did I want to pull? Tell me about this Denson energy. Clarify this Denson. Whoever this Denson person is, they don't want to let something go. They can't. This person might have an emotional imbalance. The Eight of Cups in the reverse. This person might be possessed. They might not even be all the way human. This is the type of energy. I want my life back. I want my life back. It's one of them. The Page of Swords reverse. Yeah, this is somebody that's a liar. This is a hidden enemy that might have been sent towards somebody that's very burdened right now because they losing everything. I can't make it up. The Five of Pentacles. This person's losing everything. And they go on in the Five of Pentacles. And they're no longer a part of a community, or they're getting divorced, or someone doesn't want to be with them anymore. With the Four of Wands reverse. Get your ass out of here, bitch. Who else? All right, these are friends. I want to know about DC Anacostia, where this Capricorn may be. Tell me about DC. I have an Aquarius and a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. All right, tell me about DC. Tell me about DC. It doesn't have to be Anacostia, but this is the DMV and this is DC. Clarify DC. All right, a Knight energy, the Four of Wands reverse. Somebody's relationship with a fire sign, a Knight of Wands, could have come to an end. This person could have been living in DC. Okay. And somebody's moving on to calmer waters with the Six of Swords. They ain't think about somebody no more. Yep, somebody ain't thinking about somebody no more. Because now they found out the truth and they're aware. So it must be an aspect of this cult where they had some kind of meeting place, maybe in DC, possibly in Virginia. Okay. These people that are in this cult, one of their meeting places was probably in DC. Okay. They were trying to get away with something within that cult that they were, or group they're a part of. And someone was aware of what they tried to get away with. And they're not thinking about their ass no more. They're moving away from them. This is someone that's emotionally intelligent, that has empathy and compassion. So maybe these people do something specific, but not to innocent people. I don't know. But somebody has empathy and compassion, and they're not fooling with this Knight of Wands. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, no goddamn more. DC. Why is Colorado here? Tell me about Colorado. Okay, somebody connected to Colorado could not backstab and betray you. They were trying to orchestrate something to backstab and betray you, or they were coming after your structure. Okay, somebody could have been trying to make you look like you lack structure and discipline in your thinking, your planning, and your actions. The Knight of Pentacles could represent something or someone that is lacking in structure and discipline. So everything could be like a mess, like a business, a person, a family, whatever, what have a way of thinking. It has to do with work. That's dishonest. Somebody was trying to orchestrate something to backstab and betray you that's from Colorado or in Colorado. And they were paying people with the Ace of Pentacles here a lot of money to do it too. Yep, the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, they were working with a lot of people that don't know how to have empathy and compassion, that don't know how to regulate their emotions. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. They offered a lot. They offered a whole bunch of people that are imbalanced, the type of people that will turn a simple ticket into a felony at a traffic stop, the type of people that need supervision at the airport. These are the type of energies they've been paying a whole bunch of money to come after you spiritually, attack you, and gangstalk you. Okay, Colorado. Okay, tell me why China. Tell me about China. I want to see if Elon Musk comes out here. South Africa is here too, so I don't know if that's the same thing. Tell me about. Tell me about China. Why is China here? A high priestess or high priest, or someone that's very intuitive. Okay, someone that might be enlightened. Okay, somebody might be Chinese. Somebody might have been watched. Somebody might have had someone from China watching you, or someone is aware. The Hangman talks about awareness as well. Okay, the Hangman speaks of awareness. So somebody might be aware of that you're a high priestess even. What is the Seven of Pentacles? Because the Seven of Pentacles, it could talk about a good investment or something that's a good investment. Someone could see something or someone has a good investment. Or it could talk about someone watching you even. Clarify that Seven of Pentacles. Somebody could be watching a high priestess from China, or someone that's Chinese could be watching a high priestess. Okay. The Hermit reverse. Somebody got all your information in a very bad way. Got it. Thank you. They just gave it to me. Okay. I was waiting for them to give it to me. Okay. So this is what they're telling me. Whoever you are a high priestess, and there's someone that's been observing and watching you. That's why the Seven of Pentacles is there. This person is Chinese, or this could be a group of people, and that came out before. A group of scientists, Chinese scientists, that studies the DNA of Aboriginal people, people from different cultures, and they trace bloodlines of different people from all over the world, just all over the world, everywhere. Africa, Australia, South America, Ireland, everywhere you could possibly think of. They know what bloodlines people come from, stuff like that. And there is, and it came out in my reading several times, there is a Chinese study group of scientists that bribe and pay people money to keep people stuck in gangstalking situations by controlling how much money they can make, so that they can keep them in communities that are like a Truman Show, and they can run experiments and conduct tests on them. Somebody with the Hermit reverse, they're telling me, has a whole bunch of information. Somebody, and they got it the wrong way. These people have been studying you. Okay? Somebody got a whole bunch of information about your medical history, information about everything about you, everything about your bloodline, your genetics. Someone has all your information, and they've been watching you because you're a high priest or a high priestess. This is a study group that's from China. Tell me more about this study group from China. The spell work backfired. The Ten of Pentacles reverse. So in order to keep you bound, so that you could be in the position these people need you in to study your DNA, they were using spell work to keep you bound in some kind of a way. But it didn't work. So the Ten of Pentacles reverse. They were supposed to stop you from progressing and moving forward in your life, or you either moved out of your neighborhood, or you moved on from a community you were connected to. You moved on from something or someone that had you in a position where they could study you and your DNA with this Six of Wands here. And that's why someone is not getting money anymore. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. See, they had too much shit going. This King of Pentacles, yes. This King of Pentacle energy is heartbroken because they were using spell work to keep you bound either to a relationship or to a community you're living in. Whatever, they could have been doing spell work on your finances so that you couldn't afford to move on. They could have been doing spell work to keep you at a job. Oh, baby, I went through that. They could have been doing spell work to literally keep you at a goddamn job. They could have been doing spell work to keep you from making money. They could have been doing spell work to bind you to someone spiritually in a relationship, all kind of things, because they needed you in a position where this Chinese study group could study your DNA. And this King of Pentacles was going to get a whole Ten of Pentacles for it. But because the Six of Wands has to do with moving on. So you either physically move past something or you move past someone, but you're still moving forward in your life. Okay? You're not stuck. And that's why this group can't study your DNA. And this King of Pentacles is heartbroken because they're not going to get that Ten of Pentacles. It don't make no sense. And someone was in some night energy, taking a lot of action in your life, and now they're pulling that energy away from somebody. Shit don't make no goddamn sense. We're humans. We are human beings. And it don't matter if you say that. They don't care. They sociopaths. Because they're not all the way human. These people that want to study you, they're not all the way human. They're not all the way human. Might not even have 6 strands of DNA. That's why they want to come up to you and study you and look at you sideways. How many of y'all remember the movie? Y'all know the one where they were joking about Kanye West saying he would get out. He was in a sunken place. Do y'all remember? Y'all remember in the movie Get Out, the sunken place? When that actress that played in Being John Malkovich, I like her. She's a really good actress. But she played in Being John Malkovich, the same actress. I can't think of her name right now, but she's a really good actress. I like her. She played in The Sunken Place as the psychologist. And she was trying to activate through empathy as a weapon. She tapped into his subconscious mind. And she was mixing the tea in that cup, putting him into a trance, right? And then she said, fall into the ground. Okay, they had an auction when they were auctioning this man's body parts off. Okay, they had a silent auction. And if you remember, you know, it was these older white people. And then it was this one Asian man that came walking up and said, do you think it's an advantage or a disadvantage? And he was kind of looking at him sideways to be black or African American or whatever. He was like, would you say he was doing a survey? Would you say it's an advantage or disadvantage having black skin, you know, in the movie? But that's just a depiction of the mentality, the lack of empathy, the not seeing whoever you are, whatever race you are, it don't matter. But I'm using it to make the point, the way that someone is looking at you like a mad science experiment. Someone doesn't see you as a human that feels physical pain or emotional pain or psychological suffering or pain or anything like that, that has needs and wants to be loved and to give love. Children that wants to just take care of your family. There are people that just want to study you, that literally don't see you and can't connect to you authentically as another human. And just like that Chinese man or Asian man in the movie walked up and said, is it advantage or disadvantage having black skin? You know, this is this group and how they look at you that wants to study your DNA. This is exactly, and it was a news story even about the samples from COVID, the COVID samples that all went to China. and they were taking the DNA of all the people they swabbed. It was on the news. They don't hide it. They took a whole bunch of swabs from the saliva from all of the people they were testing for COVID in 2020. They did a whole special about it, and they took it to China to do research. Why? Don't say too much, because, they still being petty about that. And, well, I'm already shadow banned. But you understand? No empathy, no compassion. They don't see you as a human, and you're more human than they could ever be, because you can feel. You're not a wooden boy like Pinocchio. You actually have a heart that beats. And you have the capacity to feel empathy and compassion for your fellow human. You understand? This group doesn't. They don't give a damn. They're like, release nerve gas. I just want to see how they react to nerve gas. I want to see what happens. Oh, what happened? What happened when we released the nerve gas? Are they still alive in there? Oh, they are? Let me see what their face looks like. This is who these people are. It's sick. Told you it's a time to kill. This is the tribulation. It is what it is. Tell me about New Zealand, please. So it's over for the King of Pentacles. Whoever this person is that was getting paid money, they're heartbroken, because you are still moving forward. You're not stagnant or stuck in the place they need you in to study your DNA. Tell me about this New Zealand energy. This is sick. This is who this Capricorn is, the group that this Capricorn is connected to. These people have no empathy. Tell me about New Zealand. Somebody the person that can't recover the Nine of Wands reverse. Someone is very sad. Are they living in New Zealand? Is this someone because they got clarity, because of the clarity about what was being orchestrated? Who is this in New Zealand? Tell me. Who's this person that can't recover from something that's in New Zealand or from New Zealand? A Queen of Pentacles reverse that was celebrating in New Zealand with somebody. Who were they celebrating with in New Zealand? They wanted to balance the situation with someone so that they could celebrate in New Zealand with the Three of Cups. Got it. So apparently some members of this cult, or the person that they needed to do a destiny swap with you in order to embody your energy and have your power and your gifts in order to qualify to be in a marriage or relationship with someone that's in New Zealand, that could be a part of some kind of a group. But just by themselves, this person is a plain Jane. I mean, they can do witchcraft, but this is someone that's not born with spiritual gifts or ability. It's a regular old materialistic, superficial, don't know nothing about spirituality, plain Jane. They're coming out as a queen, they're coming out as a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse is someone that's very shallow and very superficial. You understand? This is someone that's not really spiritual. They might go to church because that's the popular thing to do. They're looking for a husband or a wife. They need optics and pictures because they're running for public office. They're running for a seat on the HOA board. They don't know anything about spirituality. They just do whatever's popular, okay? But they're shallow, okay, and superficial. They wanted to be partnered up with someone that lives or has residence in New Zealand. Or maybe it's a group of people in New Zealand. But in order to be a part of something, they have to bring something to the table. And all they are is a superficial, shallow type energy that might know how to do a little bit of kitchen witchcraft, okay? Okay, that they might have gotten from a book that they got in Borders or something they looked up on YouTube. You understand? So this is one of the reasons this person wanted to destiny swap with whoever you are, because you're born with your spiritual power, ranking, and ability. So this person needed to, Two of Pentacles, balance. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. They were desperate this is why they were so desperate to destiny swap with you, so that they could be off to New Zealand in some community or to celebrate with whoever who is in New Zealand they wanted to celebrate with. Who is this person in New Zealand that they wanted to be in the Three of Cups with? Who is this? Who's in New Zealand that they wanted to be with? The Knight of Swords, someone that took very quick action to do something. Could be a water sign. Someone could be overly emotional. Someone that is coming toward an Empress very quickly, or something's happening with an Empress very quickly. But somebody doesn't know what direction to go with something. A Queen of Pentacles. Oh, wow. So there's some kind of group, or there's someone that has roots in New Zealand, okay? I'm just going to give you what I know, and what I know is what is coming out here, and that's it. Somebody has roots in New Zealand. I don't know, this person might be coming towards you or sending a message to you very quickly. You might be an Empress, whoever you are. Whoever this person is, this other person, Queen of Pentacles, this could be this Capricorn energy, because the Queen of Pentacles is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They wanted to destiny swap with you because you're a real high priestess, okay? You're a real high priestess, and in order to be able to celebrate with someone that has roots in New Zealand, they would need to have whatever it is that you have, but they don't. And that's why they were coming for you, okay? So that's all I have as far as New Zealand is concerned, okay? Let's go with, I did China. Tell me about London, UK. What's this about London? I saw the Death card. Somebody, the Ace of Wands, might have gotten some news about someone that's in the Five of Pentacles, the Lover's reverse, and now they're avoiding a tower. So somebody found out that somebody that was taking some action possibly against you is now about to be in poverty in the Five of Pentacles. So they could be avoiding this person. This could be someone from London. So there might be a King of Pentacles energy, man or woman. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, but it could be anybody. There's someone connected to London or UK that might have been cool with the person that's been attacking you. But they could have, the Ace of Wands also can talk about some sudden news. This person could have gotten some news that somebody that was okay with everybody at one point, someone is not going to continue on with them in a partnership. The Lover's reverse. Somebody is separating their energy from somebody. And because they're separating from this person, whoever this person is in London, UK, they are no longer, they're trying to avoid a tower, and they're possibly staying away from the person. This could be this Capricorn they're staying away from because they know this Capricorn is on their way out. That's what I'm hearing, okay? So somebody in London, UK is avoiding this Capricorn because they know that this Capricorn is on their way out. This Capricorn has nothing to offer anybody but their stank, rank, cantankerous ass pussy. Okay? And they don't have no power. They have a dead womb, spiritually. Their womb is a graveyard. Okay? And they don't have any type of gifts or abilities. Just someone might be a Libra, or something could have been an injustice. Clarify justice in the reverse. Somebody is aware of something and they're heartbroken. All right, a mother figure. So that's a Libra. This Capricorn might have been partnering with a Libra, and somebody is avoiding a tower. The Three of Cups reverse. Someone no longer wants to be friends with or associate with somebody, or someone's not celebrating with somebody any longer. A magician. This might be a Libra occultist that was doing some work for a Capricorn. Okay, whoever this Libra occultist is, they was doing that's the magician, could be the QUAN, but this is the occultist. I know my cards and I know the energies that's been on my tables. Okay, whoever this Libra is, a mother figure that does not know how to regulate their emotions. Okay, that lacks empathy and compassion, that's overly emotional. This occultist Libra was doing a job because they signed a contract to attack you, High Priestess, with this Capricorn. And right now they're avoiding this Capricorn. The Three of Cups in the reverse. They're not celebrating with this Capricorn right now. I want you to tell me about Dubai. Tell me about Dubai, please. Tower? Somebody in Dubai might. It's a whole bunch of people in Dubai having a tower spirit. Come on. Don't make me look silly. Don't make me look silly up here, okay? Spirit. Everybody knows Dubai is having a tower. Talk to me, Holy Spirit. Talk to me. Tell me about Dubai. We know Dubai is having a tower. Clarify Dubai. Yeah, somebody wasn't thinking right about something. They're burdened right now because of a huge imbalance in Dubai, clearly. All right. Somebody that's not stuck anymore, or something's not stuck, or you're not stuck, and someone can't move something forward any longer because of a tower in Dubai. So somebody can't move something forward any longer because of a tower in Dubai. Okay. What were they trying to move forward? Clarify the Chariot reverse. It's a missed opportunity to do something. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Let me tell you something. God will use evil for good. Oh yeah, God will even use a president with this color hair and skin for good. Everything, both good and bad, will work for your highest good. Yes, baby. Everything works for. When I talk about people like, oh no, this person's good, this person's bad, no such thing. This person's doing evil. Yeah, but the evil that they doing might be getting rid of somebody that was coming to do you something. You understand? You got to be able to see things from every perspective when in this multi-universe here. While you thinking someone or something is evil, that's doing this or doing that, and oh my God, the very thing they're doing, your enemies might be in the location something is being done at. You understand what I'm saying? So because of a tower in Dubai, somebody that was trying to keep somebody stuck is not stuck, and they can't move forward with something. That's what they're telling me. Tell me what the Chariot reversed is. A lie, the Page of Swords reverse. This could either be an Aquarius or a lie. Clarify the Page of Swords reverse. I'm telling you, clarify the Page of Swords reverse. I'm telling you, even the people that have gangstalked and did stuff against y'all, every single thing bad that happens in the world will happen at a location, at a time, and a place where your enemies are. It's given Final Destination energy. Y'all know that movie Final Destination, where you got all these people, their destiny, they're supposed to die. And they're thinking, I won't die if, like Jonah, I get on this cruise ship, Royal Caribbean. I won't die if I catch a flight to Austria and go skiing. I won't die if I go here or go there or go there. Final Destination energy. Every single place something bad is happening, one of the people that were persecuting, gangstalking, trying to hurt or harm you, they went to one of those locations. They're going to get stuck on vacation somewhere. They're going to get stuck at a location thinking after they did all their gangstalking, after they did all their big ones on you, after they did all that black magic on you and your family to try to make you homeless, after all the things they did, I'm going on vacation. And then all these crazy things start happening. People get stuck, airports getting bombed, different locations. You can't catch a flight. You stuck in a location. You on a somebody that was making you uncomfortable in your house is in a location where a disaster is happening right now. Think about that. That thought that they was about to take the money that they got paid for gang stalking you and go on vacation. All things work together for those that abide in the highest vibration of love. Both good and bad. You understand? Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. This is the sound of the police. Ooh, ooh. It's the sound of the beast. Why is the death card out here? Clarify death. That's Scorpio energy. Clarify the death card. Scorpio energy. the Page of Swords, the King of Cups. Somebody might have made an announcement, a father figure, okay? This could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or this could represent a father figure, okay? Somebody might have made an announcement with this Page of Swords here about something coming to a complete end, that something is over and to stop. Clarify this death card. Is this an announcement that was made to tell someone to stop doing something, or is this an actual death? Clarify death. The Eight of Pentacles reverse. Oh, wait. Oh, someone doesn't have the skill to do something. The cycle is over. Got it. So they're clarifying the death card with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse and the World card. So the Eight of Pentacles in reverse sometimes can talk about a craft and a skill and not being good at it, or not having the skill to do something, okay? So I feel like the Eight of Pentacles in reverse might be speaking to something, collaborated effort, some kind of collective group of people they were working with to try to do something. It could have been to destiny swap whoever you are, High Priestess. Somebody might have made a judgment call. It's not going nowhere. This is stupid, or okay, it's time to call it. So it basically somebody, I told you it ended for you, it's over. So somebody called it, okay? Somebody called it. Somebody said, okay, cut it. It's over. The gangstalking, spiritual attacks in the neighborhood, coming to the house, it's not going to happen for this person. Yeah, I know we've known this person a long time, and we really wanted, because we know them and they suck dick real good, we wanted them to be the one to, have this destiny swap happen, because their willingness to suck and lick everybody in this room at a moment's notice. That's why we like this person. But we're not going to get her. We're not going to be able to do this destiny swap. We're going to have to let them go. So the death card, it's over. Yep. Someone's very unhappy, but they're going to avoid a tower. Yep. Because they don't want to be sacrificed, or they're taking a different perspective. They're going to have to see something from a different perspective. So I told you what the buy is, okay? What's going on with someone's foster brother or foster sister? Somebody might have a foster brother or foster sister or something. All right, somebody might be thinking about something being completely over. Okay, so somebody's foster brother or foster sister is thinking about how something's over, and how Six of Pentacles, something might not be fair or equitable, or something's not equal. They're closed emotionally. Okay, somebody could be a Leo. Okay. That could not backstab and betray somebody. Okay. Somebody could have a foster brother or foster sister. Someone could be a Leo. Somebody feels like something's not fair. Somebody might not have enough of something. They might need help or something like that. They feel like they're not going to recover. Somebody feels like they don't have enough of something. Because somebody cut them off and they feel like they can't recover now financially. Could be a Leo, man or woman. The Eight of Wands reverse is talking about something was cut off abruptly. It came to an end. And the Nine of Wands reverse means someone's never going to get things back to the way it used to be, possibly financially for them. They're the Leo whose finances for the rest of this lifetime, they're never going to be able to make a comeback. They're never going to get back to where they were. They're not going to recover from something. Okay? Because of an injustice. Because of an injustice that they participated in or carried out. The King of Swords. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Or they carried out with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Nine of Pentacles. And an Aquarius. Okay. And an Aquarius. Because of an injustice, someone's not going to recover. They don't think it's fair. This could be someone's foster brother or foster sister. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. Okay. Why South Africa here? We're talking about occult here, so we're going to have different people And this is all people connected to that Capricorn. Yet someone might be of South African descent, okay, of any race. This could represent Elon Musk. This could be African, black South African, white South African, okay? Somebody's not thinking right about something because some spell work backfired. They're not getting their complete wish fulfillment. They got the news already. They got the news. Somebody went through and did a lot for a long time, but somebody might have communicated with someone very quickly, or someone is going to turn into a Page of Pentacles. So somebody might be knocked back financially, their status in life with this Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, something's going to happen to someone's finances very quickly with the Eight of Wands to the Page of Pentacles. This could be someone of South African descent that is a part of this, that got some news that something is over, and now they're going to be a Page of Pentacles. So if this person, whoever the South African is, if at one time, they thought they were going to live and thrive and expand, possibly economically or financially, they're actually going to quickly have a quick descent into poverty and be living robbing Peter to pay Paul as a Page of Pentacles. And it's going to happen very quickly because of what they participated in. Why is Venezuela here? All right, tell me about Venezuela. What we know about Venezuela. All right, the Page of Pentacles reverse. This might have something about something dishonest that happened in the past with the Queen of Wands and a Nine of Pentacles. Okay, and a Hermit. Okay, so there could have been a Hermit, Aries, Hierophant energy. He also comes out as a Knight of Cups. He was working together with the Nine of Pentacles. This could be an earth sign. And they were working together with someone from Venezuela. Okay? So this is a partner to pull off some kind of a crime or do something that was unethical. And somebody may have spoken something out or made an announcement. Or, okay, so there was, all right, so what I'm getting is there was an announcement made to everybody. Everybody that's a part of this cult, they made an announcement to let them know that whoever this Capricorn is, they're being moved on to calmer waters. They are not going to partner with them. They're not moving forward with them. Someone made an announcement to everybody that is a part of a group, a cult, this secret society, whatever it is. Somebody made it. The Page of Swords is coming out with everybody. So this is an announcement that was made to everybody that let everybody know that this Capricorn's not moving forward. And whoever this person is from Venezuela, they were overly emotional about this. Or somebody's walking away from something and they're very emotional about this because something was their complete wish fulfillment. A mother figure, a Queen of Cups, that's a fire sign. Wow, they sucked everybody's dick. Sorry, I cannot. I can't help it. It's the truth. They didn't suck though Venezuela's dick. South Africa, either licked or sucked, whatever. Yes, because people are heartbroken about this teabagging, nut licking, sucking, balls guzzling Capricorn and Leo energy. They love them. Ball gargling, throat chakra blocked. Visuddha, the throat chakra, the color of the Visuddha is turquoise. Yeah, they love blocking up their throat chakras. Even whoever this person is from Venezuela, they were getting it too. They were like, no, senor. I love that Leo. I love this Capricorn. No, senor, please don't let them go. Come on. I love them. It's how they do my burrito. They put their lips on my burrito. And why is this Capricorn out here, the devil? Because they illuminated to this person from Venezuela that they're not going to be getting no more them tacos licked, whatever. So this person from Venezuela, is overly emotional because, again, it's nothing like someone that has a job or is in a position that they're not qualified to be in. Because then they have to overly compensate for their lack of skill and ability. And that compensation usually comes in the form of becoming a throat goat, whether you're a man or a woman. So what I'm getting is whoever this Capricorn is and whoever this Leo is, both of them were lacking the skills and abilities to be a part of something. So in order to solidify their position as a part of something, they had to guzzle dick, basically, of everybody that was in this group. And that's what Kevin Hart energy. Pineapples. Put your pants down. Unzip your pants. Who wants their dick sucked first? Who's first? Put your pants down. Pull your dick out. I don't care. Put it. A lady, pull your skirt up. I don't care. I'm just saying. Whoever this Capricorn and Leo is, because they the 114, because they lack the skill, the natural skill and ability to solidify their position in this group, secret society, whatever it is, they didn't have the skill. They had to make up by just utilizing that throat chakra and whatever other hole in their body they can make use of. And that's why all these people are heartbroken. South Africa, Venezuela, and anybody else that's crying about this. I'm sure tears are coming to everybody's eye, because it's nothing like somebody trying to hold their job that don't have the skills to. Of course they're going to try extra hard. Of course they're going to swallow. Of course they're going to do the most. Yes. Of course they are. I'm going to keep everybody happy. They probably licking the belly button too. Thank you. Who said that? Thank you, Yarta Dean Enterprise. Yeah, I've never seen anything like that done before. I guess the tongue would have to be really long. I mean, lick the balls and then the belly button. That's quite interesting. I don't know what you look at, but keep it out of my life. I don't know what the hell you. Tell me about Jamaica. Who's Mr. or Miss Soursop Juice, Roti, Curry Goat? Who's this Jamaican energy? Someone that's not in a mental imprisonment about things getting balanced. Okay. Yeah, about a crime that they were trying to help this Capricorn get away with. Okay. All right, so there's someone from Jamaica that might have also gotten the family jewels licked by this Capricorn or Leo. Yet another one, but they don't care. They like, I had better than that. It's cantankerous. The Jamaican ain't in a mental. Whoever this Jamaican is, they are not in a mental imprisonment about that Capricorn or that Leo. They're like, please, your blood clot. I got plenty of beautiful queens and princesses right here in my beautiful country of Jamaica. I got an empress here. Don't care nothing about that Leo or that Capricorn. Bombaras. Yes. I did this already. I do too much. I know. I'm gonna do Saudi Arabia and Delaware. Tell me about Russia. All right, tell me about Russia. Okay, yeah, somebody is no longer going to celebrate with someone that's from Russia. This might have been an ally or a friend with this Knight of Cups energy. So they might have had a friend from Russia that was also waiting for you to be backstabbed and betrayed, but the World card. So I don't know, some of these people could be people that were promised they would have access to your energy. Remember, a lot of these people do a lot of witchcraft. And a lot of these people, they operate from the astral plane and in dream states. They do magic. Okay. So a lot of these people also are vampires that siphon, sacral energy. A lot of them. Okay. So if they're a part of some type of a group where they get energy, somebody could have been promising some of these people that they would get some of your energy, or because a lot of you high priests and high priestesses are very great and you have a lot of energy because of your connection to God, which is your higher self. The amount of light that you possess, you keep on replenishing yourself, and you get more and more, because a lot of you are healers too. What happened when Jesus, the Christ, would heal somebody? He would just regenerate his energy. You understand? He had that type of energy that kept on regenerating over and over and over again. The man that they, in history named Jesus anyway, which we know is just, Zeus and the planet Jupiter. What's the name, the etymology of it? But nonetheless, it's easier to make my point by just saying that. The World card. So some of these people were being promised some of your energy. So whoever this Russian is, they're not in a mental imprisonment. They know it's over. They're not going to be able to be in some kind of destructive, reckless energy, or someone can't be in it. The devil in reverse. Tell me about Saudi Arabia. The Queen of Pentacles that got broken thinking and couldn't balance the situation. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody could have Cancer in their chart. Okay, we might have a Gemini Cancer is what I'm getting. Okay, the Queen of Swords here. Somebody could have air and water in their chart. Okay, or somebody could be even a Gemini Cancer cusp. They couldn't balance the situation. Somebody could be from Saudi Arabia. What was the obstacle? Someone's complete wish fulfillment, a night energy. Somebody's complete wish fulfillment was this could be even a younger fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. All right. So they sucked. Okay. Same story. They then I was getting some head. Whoever this Leo is, they are diabolical with the throat. They've made this person from Russia happy. They've made this Saudi Arabian president or whoever very happy. They've made this Venezuelan very happy. Whoever this Leo, bring them back, because clearly they have earned. No, they haven't. Clearly they have done everything in their power to earn their spot. They said, I know I don't know how to do nothing else, but I do know how to suck a good dick. And that's what they did. Whoever this person is from Saudi Arabia is, they're heartbroken about this Knight of Wands energy. And trust, they were the knight with that throat. Look at them. They hit Venezuela, Saudi Arabia, and Russia. Whoever this Leo was. Oh, they was desperate. That's why everybody loved them. Except this Jamaican. This Jamaican was like, please, I got pretty princesses here in Jamaica. I love my women here. Got my queen, Jamaican queens. Your blood clot. That Jamaican ain't give a damn about that goddamn Leo. I'm just going by the cards. I don't know these people. I'm going by these cards. Whoever that Jamaican is, they was like, please. I got princess, beautiful melanated princesses in Jamaica. Tell me about Delaware. What's Delaware? The Knight of Swords in reverse. Somebody tried to make a quick strategic move because they were very emotional when they were very emotional. Okay. They were very emotional when they got this news, when this announcement was made. What was this strategic move that they tried to make real fast? The Queen of Cups, Clarify the Page of Swords reverse. What did they do? The Hermit reverse, the Queen of Pentacles reverse. They were worried about a Queen of Pentacles reverse. They were in their thoughts about, okay, this might be this woman. They were worried. Delaware. Okay. They were worried about the information that was coming out. What was the information that was coming out? What's this announcement that was made? Clarify the Page of Swords, please, and thank you. Clarify this Page of Swords. Someone made an announcement, and now everybody is aware that there was a lie told about a King of Wands. Okay. About this fire sign. Okay. So this is what happened. Somebody made an announcement and told everybody that there was a huge backfire because of something that was done to one of you high priestesses. And they did, this is for someone specific. Whatever they did to whoever you are specifically, they did it to you. A whole bunch of people did something to you based off of a lie that this fire sign that doesn't have any skills or abilities did, based off of a lie they told about you because they wanted your spot. But they didn't have the talent for your spot, so they used sex to shut everybody up and make them happy and to distract them so that they could not discern that what they were saying about you was a lie. So there's a fire sign that wanted to become a part of something by any means possible. They were willing to suck and fuck and lie and do whatever they had to do to get amongst a group of people that have a lot of money. And part of the lie had to do with a lie that was told about whoever you are. And a whole bunch of people took action against you based on what this fire sign said. But it's because the throat goat, this fire sign, was so good at and giving so much love with the throat and the backside and the front side, because they were love bombing everybody with so much sex. No one investigated or looked into anything or leaned into discernment because they were distracted by the sex, and they were able to get a whole bunch of people to attack a certain high priestess. Okay, so there was an announcement that was made about the truth about why some spell work backfired that someone did, and why a whole bunch of people started getting backfires and bad karma, losing money, and all these things happened. All these things happened because the person that they tried to do the spell work on was a person that was too pure. They were too righteous. They have a calling on their life, and they have a spiritual ranking. You can do things to certain people. Yeah, absolutely. But there are certain people, men and women, that do have a spiritual ranking, and they have a whole bunch of protection on the spiritual realm you can't see with the naked eye, that are even higher ranked than anybody that was coming for you. And these people got backfires because of your spiritual ranking, because your level of purity. You understand? So this is the reason that whoever this person is that made an announcement to everybody, they're like, wait a minute, I'm good at what I do. I have a reputation, and everybody wants to know why everything is going to hell, because this fire sign has been blinding everybody by overcompensating using sex, because they're a liar and they're unskilled and they don't have any talents or abilities. And this is the reason they have to overcompensate with sex and love bomb everybody. The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody that was orchestrating something against you. Yeah, they wanted a position or a spot that somebody might have been looking at you for because of your spiritual ranking, whoever you are. They're under judgment. So yeah, they're under judgment right now. The Page of Swords reverse. Yeah, somebody is not happy. Somebody could have been speaking out about what this person tried to get away with doing. Something's not going in someone's favor, an Aquarius and a Taurus. So there could be a Leo, Aquarius, and a Taurus. It was too much of a burden. It was too much for them to get away with this. Somebody has too much ancestral backing on the spiritual realm for them to have gotten away with this bullshit they were trying to get away with. A Taurus, an Aquarius, and a Leo. It almost feels like a Taurus and Aquarius was trying to replace a real divine priest or high priestess with a dick-sucking fire sign with a low IQ. Okay, so that's what happened. There's something here about Regent's Bank. What's this about Regent's Bank? The Page of Cups reverse. Somebody might have been causing an illusion about what's an illusion in Regent's Bank? Someone's money. Whose money is in Regent's Bank? Someone that has been trying to gaslight and emotionally manipulate someone they couldn't backstab and betray. Stolen money. Okay, there's some stolen money in Regent's Bank. Who did they steal this money from? The Nine of Pentacles reverse. Somebody that lost their stability. Or someone was trying to cause an illusion about your stability. Someone might have been trying to cause an illusion with the Seven of Cups here that you were homeless, or either you were homeless or you're financially codependent to somebody. Somebody has some stolen money in Regent's Bank because they were trying to create an illusion that you were financially codependent. So somebody could have been trying to create an illusion that they were taking care of you, because there's some money in Regent's Bank that someone has stolen from you. But right now it's too risky to try to pull it off. This might be someone that can't talk well. Somebody could be about to make a very fast move. What's his Knight of Swords? What's his fast move? A Capricorn. They're the Capricorn that might have stolen money in Regent's Bank right now, clarify, and they're about to do something very quick. There's a Libra or a Capricorn, or a Libra and a Capricorn, or this could be a Capricorn and their stepmother, the Empress in the reverse. They're about to make a very quick move with this stolen money in Regent's Bank because they were trying to create an illusion that you were financially codependent to somebody. What are they about to do at Regent's Bank? Get a message or something? A Knight of Pentacles. Okay, that could be an employee there. They're about to connect with somebody to try to do an injustice. This could be the Capricorn stepmother, or this could be a Libra. They're about to try to get away with something at Regent's Bank. Maybe they're going to try to put some money somewhere else. Maybe they're going to try to move this money because they couldn't get a judgment reverse. So somebody stole some money from you, and you are independent financially. You don't have to be rich, but you are financially independent. You're doing great. And they were working together with an Aquarius and a King of Wands. That could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, to try to make it look like someone was taking care of you, like you can't take care of yourself or something. And they stole your money. Okay. A high priest, or someone might not be using their intuition. A friend of theirs might not be using their intuition about this fire sign. So they're about to take some money out of Regent's Bank, and they're about to get maybe a friend of theirs that either works at Regent's Bank, or they have a friend that knows someone that works at Regent's Bank. And this person is not using their intuition that's about to help these people. Maybe these people are being watched. But whoever the Empress reverses could be a Libra. It could be that Capricorn stepmother, or it could be an older person and this Capricorn. They stole money from you that an Aquarius might have given them, and they're about to withdraw that money from Regent's Bank illegally and they're not using their intuition. Maybe they're about to get caught up. All right. All right. So I'm going to pull a final message because I've been on this hiatus for a minute. We are about to pull a final message. 2 seconds here. Holy Divine Spirit, please give me a final message. Y'all want me to do it with the other cards? Okay. Final message, please, and thank you. Final message, please, and thank you. Give me a final message, Holy Divine Spirit. Final message, please, and thank you. Child, that Capricorn, after lickety splitting Russia, Saudi Arabia, Venezuela, New Zealand, and anybody else I could think of, Delaware. This is how their face was looking. Look, this is how they looking. They go around people trying to one up people. They probably dress something like this. They probably looking around at people like this, like, look at how you dress and look how I dress. Shoot, you know how much my shoes cost more than everything that you own. This is how they go around people with shades on. This is how they be going around people with shades on. Shoot. I have a pair of socks that cost more than everything in your wardrobe, everything that you own, more than your car, you know. But what you don't know is this Capricorn is on that doo-doo Dubai tip, okay? This Capricorn been doodled on, that Leo and Capricorn has been doodled on by Russia, Saudi Arabia, by Venezuela. Who else came out here? Jamaica was like, your blood clot. I don't do that, Ross. You're nasty. This Capricorn has been all around the world and I, along with that Leo. But when they go around people with shades on, like, please, these shoes I have on cost more than your car. If only you knew, baby. If only you, and this how they be looking. They be looking like this right here because they got pink eye from the doo-doo that got in their eye. They got pink eye from the doo-doo that got in their eye when they was in doo-doo Dubai getting doo-dooed on. But they got them expensive shades on to cover up that pink eye. Final message, Holy Spirit. I'm telling you, it be them people. The reason people are in that energy oftentimes, child, please, my car costs more than 5 months of your rent. Please, whatever. My so and so called my purse costs more than your rent for a whole year. You know, like, yeah, I know. Why don't you wipe that brown? What's that brown stain right there? What's that brown stain right there on your white shirt? I'm telling you, They be like, soft life, soft life. Yeah, soft life. Be lying their ass off. They be lying their ass off. Oh yeah, soft life. Soft life. Yeah, I'm eating lobster and pasta. No, you eating shit and crab cakes, bitch. With somebody that look like Mr. Burns talking about you eating pasta and lobster. Yeah, you eating salad too. A whole lot of it. And old man salad at that. Old man salad. Shut up with your pasta lobster. I'm living my soft life. I'm in the soft life. Yeah, we know. Soft life. I know. Soft stools. Final message. Soft stools. What's the final message? Chai, lobster and pasta. My purse costs more than everything that you own. Yeah, I know. Talk that way. Don't breathe. Don't breathe over this way. You got your breath smelling like doo-doo. You don't even smoke weed. Breath smelling like doo-doo and you don't even smoke weed. The Ace of Cups reverse. Oh, somebody is closed emotionally because you're not stuck. The Eight of Swords reverse. And something is illuminated, or the sun could represent Leo energy. The Knight of Cups illuminated something. Okay. So somebody is closed emotionally because a Knight of Cups, this could be a water sign, they could have illuminated something. And whoever you are getting justice. With that justice energy, Amit. Give me one final card to end this read. Wow. This is the Wheel. Karma. Yeah. It's time. Oh my God. To all my tarot card readers, look at this. Justice. And it came out with the Wheel. That y'all know that's Aquarius energy. Y'all know what that means, right? Based on your past actions, based on your karma, based on what you did in a past life, and based on how you made up for it in this life, you have good karma with this Wheel. Whenever you see the Wheel and the Justice card both come out together, they're supposed to come out together when it's talking about that the good karma you're about to get, it's justified. It's a balancing of the scales in your life. Based on your deeds, everything that's coming to you, it's fair. It's fair for you to get justice right now. Y'all, this is you, Justice and the Wheel. I am QUAN Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. And you know, for anybody that don't like the way I was on here talking, that's upset because I'm a human being and I got both light and dark energy, this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Okay? I have two platforms. I Have No Cut Cards Tarot is of the light as well, but I'm a little looser on this platform and I cut loose and I speak the truth. Okay? The truth sometimes does not sound nice. Sometimes the truth can come out sounding very harsh and uncouth. Okay? And that's a part of life. Okay? So put on your big boy or big girl drawers. Okay? But I do have another platform called Love of the Highest Vibration. And I exercise couth over there. I don't curse on that platform, and I don't speak in an uncouth way over there, and I'm a lot more gentle because I do understand that even people that understand the etymology of words and how everything is based on our programming, I still do understand that the way we were raised up and the way we were programmed, even if a person doesn't care about curse words and things like that, sometimes it still can be a little bit harsh feeling because of our programming and unsettling and uncomfortable for some people. And that's why I have Love of the Highest Vibration, where I keep it very soft over there. I keep it more orderly and more couth. I have more couth over there, and I don't curse on that platform. So if you still want to hear some comedy along with messages, you can enjoy it if you don't want to, if you don't want to have to hear anything over here. Okay, so with that, we're getting ready to jump into the affirmation, the invocation, the prayer, whatever you want to call it. I don't judge. Whatever religion you are, I don't judge. Whatever spirituality you believe in, all I ask is that you know how to balance your dark and light energy and you operate out of your higher self. All I ask, everybody is welcome here. Your color, your race, your culture, your belief system, everybody, you can be an atheist. Everybody is welcome here to bring your positive energy, okay? And if what you want is peace and fairness and justice, if you're a person that believes in empathy, compassion, and love and protecting the light, then I want you to pray with us. I show gratitude for my collective of all races, cultures, religions, spiritualities, or lack thereof, and nationalities that are of the highest vibration of love, that practice empathy and compassion. I show gratitude for. I show gratitude for favor and for protection. I show gratitude for my ancestors of the highest vibration of love. I show gratitude for my angels, my guides, my ascended masters that tirelessly protect me around the clock and give me guidance and clarity. I show gratitude right now for being allowed the opportunity to walk in my calling and do and say what I love. I show gratitude for complete restoration, financially, spiritually, mentally, physically, energetically, and emotionally. Right now, abracadabra, I will create as I speak. I show gratitude for the Most High God, Yeshua, El. I show gratitude for Christ, Jehovah. I show gratitude for the Christ energy. I show gratitude for earth, wind, and fire, both the group and the elements. I show gratitude for each and every planet that God put upon the earth and outside the earth, of course, with its unique energies and frequencies and vibrations that when we echo the vowel sound of that planet, help get our affirmations, help get our invocations and prayer requests granted. O Holy One, the moon, who sits at the head of Mercury, Venus, the Sun, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. Right now, I command every demonic spirit to scatter. I command you to get out of my life, out of my home and environment right now, in the name of Christ Jehovah. Right now, I release fire on every demonic spirit, using anyone or anything, trying to cause a financial, spiritual, energetic, mental, or emotional imbalance to this prayer, my life, my energy, my collective of the highest vibration of love. Right now, I sanctify this prayer with the holy fire of my Kundalini violet flame. That is my Holy Spirit that I invoke with my holy words. Kadus, kadus, kadus. Kadus, kadus, kadus. Kadus, 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 kadus. Kadus, kadus, kadus. Abracadabra. I will create as I speak. Abatachin hoy, besamai mitano, Samiri kadis, mangista timta, fakadit, besamai in the hornets, in the who, bamadar to whom. Yalet in jedachin and sitanzade, badela chinin, yiker belin, inya, yabadalunin yiker, and demanil. What if atanam, atagvan, kukafudulu, adaninji, mangis yantanatana, Hylim, Mizganam, Lezale Alemu, Amen. Boxum, Boxum, Memphis, Kadusum, and Amlak, Amen. Boxum, Boxum, Memphis, Kadusum, and Amlak, Amen. Boxum, Boxum, Memphis, Kadusum, and Amlak, Amen. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Let every tongue that rise up against me in judgment be thou condemned. For greater is he that is within me than he that is within the world. Surely he shall deliver thee from the fowler's snare and from the deadly, noisome pestilence. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. So let those that love it eat the fruit thereof. Let death seize upon them, and let them go straight into hell. For they have no changes, therefore they fear not God. Whatsoever ye shall bind in earth is bound in the heavens, and whatsoever ye shall loose in earth is also loosed in the heavens. Right now, I bind and contain every death spell sent. I bind and contain in earth and on the heavenly planes every enchantment of witchcraft pit against me. Every evil eye, every hex, every curse and bewitchment pit against me and sent toward me, every negative energy. Right now, I bind and contain in earth and on the heavenly realms, and I command you to return directly back to the sender tenfold. I command you to plant in that person's energy field and manifest the exact desired outcome that they wanted for me to happen to them instead. Right now, abracadabra. Abracadabra. We return all spell work directly back to the sender right now. I return all spell work back to the sender right now. I command all spell work to return and go directly back to the sender right now. Abracadabra. Right now, I flood this prayer for cleansing and redemption in the mighty name of Christ Jehovah. Right now, I command every witchcraft-inspired warfare against my finances to cease right now in the name of Christ Jehovah. I command every witchcraft-inspired warfare against my finances. I command you to cease right now in the name of Jesus. I command every witchcraft-inspired warfare against my energy, against my spirit, against my finances, against my relationships. I command you to cease right now in the name of Yeshua, Yao, in the name of Christ Jehovah, in the name of Jesus. I command you to burst into flames and scatter on every plane, through every energy body. I command it. Jeremiah 46:17 states, "For this day the Lord God of hosts, a day of vengeance, that I may be avenged of all of my adversaries, known and unknown, seen and unseen. And the sword shall devour them, and it shall be made satiate and made drunk with their blood. Break every bow and cut every spear. They did cry there. Pharaoh, king of Egypt, is but a noise. He has passed the time appointed. Every enemy known and unknown, seen and unseen, I command you to expire by fire right now. Every enemy known and unknown, seen and unseen, I command that Capricorn witch right now expire in motion in the name of Christ Jehovah. In the name of Yao, Yeshua, I command that Capricorn cease in motion. Every pharaoh of my life, I command you to cease in motion right now. Cease in motion, expire in motion right now. Every pharaoh of my life, I command you to expire right now. Expire in motion right now. You have passed the time appointed. Let the lying lips be put to silence right now, which speak grievous things, proudly and contemptuously against the righteous. Silence the tongue of every campaign of calamity against me right now. Silence the tongue right now of everyone chanting witchcraft against me right now. Silence every campaign of calamity against me. Silence the tongue right now, every war strike, every scorch of the tongue, every war caused by tongue of man against me right now. Be silent in the name of Christ Jehovah. Be silent in the name of Yao, Yeshua. Be silent. Silence! Be silent in the darkness. Be silent! I command you to be silent right now. I bind your tongue. I command you to be silent. Silence right now. Let me not be ashamed, O Lord. I have called upon thee. Let the wicked be ashamed. Let them be silent in the grave. Whosoever will enter coffin, or sleeps with the dead, or worships the dead, or washes the dead to wage war against me. In the name of Christ Jehovah, Yeshua, Yao, Let them be silent in the grave. Silence their tongue right now. Let my enemies be silent in the darkness. Silence in the grave. Silence in the darkness. Silence in this village right now. Be silent. I said be silent. I said be silent. Silence right now. Be silent. Every chanting tongue, chanting witchcraft against me, I command you to be silent. The wicked shall become silent in the darkness. I command every lying chanting tongue, chanting witchcraft against me right now. I command your tongue to be tied up in a knot, binded and bounded in earth and on heaven. Whatsoever he shall bind in earth is bound in the heavens. Whatsoever he shall loose on earth is also loosed in the heavens. Right now, I tie, bind, and knot up every tongue tied, chanting witchcraft against me and lying on me right now. I tie and bound your tongue in earth, and I tie in a knot, bind and bound your tongue in the heavenly planes. Be silent right now. Silence right now, I command you. Be silent. I bind your tongue right now. I bind every tongue in earth and on the heavenly planes, chanting witchcraft against me, speaking and chanting witchcraft against me in the name of Yeshua. Every witch and warlock, astral projecting to me right now in my environment, hook their horses and split their tendons right now so they can be completely immobilized. I command every witch astral projecting in my environment, let their silver cord be cut off. Let my angels and ancestors cut off their sea backwards, cause their airplane and Merkaba to crash, malfunction, and cause their death right now. Let every witch and warlock flying or crawling in my environment fall down and die right now. Break, bend, and twist every wing. Burn their chariots with fire. Cause their witchcraft birds' wings to break in motion. Let them fall out the sky right now and die instantly. Let their wings break, causing them to crash and die right now. Let the enemies of my progress, let them be openly disgraced right now. Let the enemies of my children, of my child, be disgraced right now. Let every witchcraft coven, flying or crawling against my destiny right now, fall out the sky and die and be disgraced right now. Let them be disgraced and exposed. As they take off, they shall crash. Whosoever is flying for my sake as a witchcraft bird, in the name of Christ Jehovah, crash, land, scrape, and break your ass right now and die in the name of Christ Jehovah. Whosoever is flying for evil as a witchcraft bird against my soul, crash right now in the name of Christ Jehovah. Crash and die right now. Right now, I decree and declare by the authority and power of Christ on every conjured witchcraft being used on and sent to me and my collective of the highest vibration of love right now. Let every charm, let every evil altar, every candle, every picture, every item referencing my name's power, let it be completely nullified, neutralized, and completely obliterated, destroyed, burst into flames and scatter through every plane on every energy body right now by the fire and authority of my Holy Spirit, which is that Kundalini violet flame. I command you, burst into flames and scatter. I command you to get and flee from my life, from my family, environment, and surroundings in the name of Yahweh. In the name of Yeshua. I cover myself and my collective in this live of the highest vibration of love with the seal of protection right now by that Kundalini violet flame of our holy fire, which is our Holy Spirit, that we invoke with our holy words. Kadus, 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 from the crown of our head to the sole of our feet, to engulf and encircle around us a shield of protection, as a shield of protection, continuously. And I command you to ward off, to dispel and repel off in another direction every witchcraft attack, every evil eye, every negative energy, every monitoring spirit, every entity attachment sent toward us. I command you to immediately dispel it and repel it off into another direction continuously throughout this day and throughout this week and throughout this weekend, and protect us. I command it right now. I decree and declare, let every form of witchcraft and all of its effects burst into flames and scatter, be neutralized and completely destroyed. I bind every evil influence and command you to get and flee from our homes and environments. I dismantle every stronghold of witchcraft. I command every hex to break right now in the name of Yeshua. Greater is he that is within me than he that is within the world. Surely he shall deliver thee from the foul snare and from the noisome, deadly pestilence. I break the power of this witchcraft and spell work in the name of Christ Jehovah. By the authority of Christ Jehovah, Yeshua, Eal, I decree and declare by the power of Christ that every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess in heaven and in earth and under the earth that no power can stand against me. Right now, I cancel every contract and agreement with every enchantment of witchcraft being conjured up against me on every plane through every energy body right now. Burst into flames, burn to ashes to the ground and scatter. In the mighty name of Jehovah. In the mighty name of Jehovah, I break the power of every spell, curse, and charm over my life right now. Let every force of witchcraft bow down to Christ's authority and be dismantled completely and obliterated. I renounce all ties to witchcraft in the name of Christ Jehovah. I break every tie, connection, and agreement with every enchantment being pit against me right now. I nullify and neutralize every curse spoken through every plane on every energy body. Let it fall to the ground and scatter and be rendered ineffective and powerless against us. Let the effects of witchcraft on our body, mind, and spirit right now be reversed and undone. I decree and declare complete freedom and healing. We are completely restored to wholeness. I cover myself with Christ's light for protection by that cleansing Kundalini violet flame of our Holy Spirit that breaks the power of all witchcraft. I decree and declare Christ's light as my protection, as a divine barrier of energy that no force can or may penetrate. Let every demonic spirit get out of my home, my life, and environment right now, because Umima is a consuming fire. I release Christ's fire on every demonic spirit, using anyone or anything to try to cause any spiritual, energetic, or physical, or financial, or mental, or emotional imbalance to me, my child, my children, this life. Right now, I sanctify this prayer with the light, fire, and power, strength, speed, and impact, Mercury, the sun, Mars, of Christ Jehovah. I decree and declare continued protection over me and my collective of the highest vibration of love this weekend. Let my ancestors of the highest vibration of love encamp all around me and my collective of the highest vibration of love and keep them safe from all harm. I decree and declare no weapon formed against us shall prosper. We are free in Christ, and no power of the dark will ever have any hold or power over us. By the light of the eternal flame, I release all ties that bring me pain, from hex and from bind, from spell and chain. I reclaim my power whole and sane. Through ancestral lines, I now ascend. All wounds and shadows I transcend. No force can hold, no bind can stay. I walk in light, I clear my way. With sovereign will, my soul is free. It is protected by divine decree. By earth, by fire, by air, and by sea. I am whole, I am pure, I am free. May the blessings be. Mote it be, so shall it be. I now sever and close all energetic cords that no longer serve me, and fully reclaim my divine power, sovereignty, and light. May the blessings be. Mote it be, so shall it be. Ashe. Child, how many subscribers do you think I lost? I hate to say it, but it's going to be a while before people are able to understand balance from a healthy perspective. You understand, when Siddhartha was trying to reach enlightenment, he was into extremes. He didn't understand. One extreme was having an overactive heart chakra. Okay. That has to do with too much compassion. That has to do with overdoing things. You understand? When you have an overactive heart chakra, it creates an imbalance because now you are devoid of boundaries. You're void of boundaries. You're void of energy. You have doors and portals that are open to demonic spirits to oppress you. Yes, even if you're not harming anyone, it's still a form of sin to have an overactive heart chakra. When you have an overactive heart chakra and you make too many excuses for people, places, and things that do things that should not be tolerated in your energy, then you are opening portals and doors to be spiritually attacked and to have things taken from you and injustices done in your life. And they're your fault. And they're your fault because you don't have the proper boundaries and you're not taking action to defend yourself because you think that you're some kind of saint by over loving everybody, over extending your compassion and empathy to everyone, when your empathy and compassion should not be extended to certain people. Absolutely not. There are some people that you give no empathy and compassion to. Does that mean you do not love humanity? Does that mean you're not a humanitarian? Absolutely not. And this is where people get it confused. Okay. People will try to blackmail you emotionally to make you, oh, you can talk about killing people and this, that, and the other. Really? Okay. So the next time you get scared and you somewhere with your kids, I don't want you to call the police. Don't call the police. Don't you call the police talking about somebody out here with a gun at the elementary school. Don't you do it. You better not do it. Listen, empathy, your heart chakra, not only can it be underactive, but it can also be overactive in an imbalanced way, where you can cause imbalances in your life because you didn't put certain boundaries in place, because you didn't take action in your life to protect yourself like you should have, because you didn't clap back or distance yourself or kick someone out your energy or attack somebody back that is pursuing you that you can't kick out your energy. You understand? Because you're supposed to love on everybody and love everybody. No, the love that you're supposed to have is for humanity. And it's the understanding and awareness you have that people have lost their consciousness. They've lost their memory. Their soul they're not connected to their soul in who they are and where they come from. And they're stuck in an illusion. And because they're stuck in an illusion and are unawakened, they behave a certain way out of survival. They behave and think like animals. And you're supposed to have love and compassion for those souls and see it in that way. They never said you had to go and be a martyr for those souls. Okay. That is literally the love and compassion that's inside of you. It does not mean for you to sit up there and let people attack you relentlessly. Well, I have so much love. I'm just going to let someone keep attacking me and keep praying for them. That's not balance. Okay. That's not balance. Having somebody attacking you for the rest of your life, doing death spells on you and praying for them, that's not balance. A prayer is positive energy you're sending somebody. You want to strengthen your enemy, somebody that has already sold their soul and in this lifetime is not coming back. That in this 2026 day of Aquarius, we have clones that are running around here. We have entities, principalities that have gotten complete control over the vessel and human suits of humans that were here at one time. There are things running around here that are not even humans that are attacking some of you all. You don't even realize. They were telling me that just like in that movie that came out with the wrestlers many years ago called They Live, there are things that are not human. Sometimes you're being followed and spiritually attacked by the most random looking people and you don't know why. And you ain't never seen them before. And they ain't never even seen you before, but they know to attack you. Why is that? Why would somebody randomly and you'll say it's a demonic spirit. No, some of these things are not human. Everything running around in a human suit is not a human. Matter of fact, interestingly enough, I'm a big fan of Nollywood. I've been watching Nollywood movies since I was like a teenager, going to the hair braiding shops when I was first introduced to them. Because, you be sitting, back in the day, I used to go get my hair braided, and I used to go get my Senegalese twist and all that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Child, I was too cute with my little Senegalese twist and my little box braids and all that. But I used to sit up in them braid shops and get my hair braided back in the day. And they used to have them movies. That's how I ended up getting hooked on them, right? And that's when they had them on VHS, because they used to pop them VHSs in the braid shop and be watching the movies. But in a lot of those Nollywood movies, they demonstrate, especially the older ones. I love the really, really older ones because they demonstrate metaphysical concepts that now we're all talking about. Now that's more prevalent to everybody in the regular world. Like, somebody dies, a relative of somebody, and you see them walking around alive in your village. You see them walking alive, interacting with people and talking to people, and you find out they died a week ago or a month ago. They show different types of things with practitioners and energy and things being balanced out in nature. You see them, with the something bad happens to someone, and they're like, "Who did I offend? Which God did I offend? I will make a sacrifice," whatever, But it's a lot of metaphysical concepts. Even the witchcraft cults that come together on the astral plane, they even in the old movies, the old Nollywood movies, they show those concepts of the covens and cults coming together and meeting on the spiritual plane and discussing who they're going to attack and what they're going to do. You understand? Those concepts were in a lot of those older Nollywood movies. And I'm saying all that to say, one of the things I remember them showing was at the end of a movie, when they're trying to get to where some evil in a village had come from, who was offended or who did something wrong or why they're cursed or whatever, or who the bad person is in the group. In the end of some of those movies, they would have the priest come to the village and he would be praying for everybody in a circle, and he would have a spray bottle. And he would go around and everybody would be praying, singing, and praising. And he's trying to find who the enemy is, or who the possessed person is, or who the guilty party is. And while he's going around in a circle and everybody is praying and praising, he's spraying them with this water that he charged spiritually. And he gets to the third person and sprays them, and that person, a ghost will jump out of them. Or that person will reveal their true form, and they're not a human. They have a face. They don't even have a face. Their face is kind of like an elephant trunk. I don't know if anybody is familiar, if anyone else used to watch them older Nollywood movies, where when the priest finally sprayed the right person that was causing all the trouble in the village, and they find out in their true form that they're not a human. There's some kind of entity. And when they spray the man, he shows his true form, and he has the head of like an elephant. Like, he doesn't have eyes or anything. He just looks like an elephant's trunk in place of his head. And everyone is like, "Hey, he's not a human. It's a," whatever they called it. The point I'm trying to make is these things, they actually really exist. There are things on this planet that are not made aware to everybody all over the world. A lot of people grew up in a box. A lot of people grew up sheltered. A lot of people didn't grow up seeing this in regular society. So they just think, oh, it's just, fantasy. But it's actually real. It's actually real. And a lot of those things have been happening for centuries. You understand? So there are certain type of malevolent beings that are amongst us that walk around shape-shifting looking like regular human beings. If you cut them, they'll bleed everything. But they're not human. Okay? So you're not ready for it. You better get ready for it. And they do live amongst us. And they do walk amongst us. That's why I'm telling you, you have to be able to understand balance. Okay? Everything is not all light and love, light and love, light and love. You are a duality of both the dark and the light. It's part of your existence here. Before you connected to your God mind, you were operating as a predator out of survival mode. That means that you are operating mostly out of your carnal mind, just like an animal. This is how animals operate, out of survival. Less empathy and compassion. Less empathy and compassion. And there's one more point they want me to bring up and make, okay? Less empathy and compassion and more out of logic, okay? And that's why people are a lot more heartless when they're operating with other people that are not directly connected to them, meaning friends and family. I'm going to give you a quick example of what I'm talking about. You might notice if you're an American, or if you're from the United States of America, or if you're from a European country where it's set up in such a way, of course, due to chattel slavery, becoming wealthy due to chattel slavery and other things, theft, y'all know what it is. But if you're from one of these countries that have all kind of social services, okay, this has to do with my analogy to having empathy and compassion and being connected to your God mind versus being operating out of survival. Okay. These are places, the United States, possibly Australia too, and European countries that have social services where the government has free food for people that need it, free housing for people that need it, free medical, Canada, places like that. You know, this is why a lot of people come from other countries all over the world to come and get citizenship in these countries where you can get this for free if you can become a citizen there, whether you have a job or not. And if you don't have a job, it's even easier to get housing, to get food, to get these things. Understand, in Africa, in South America, in Central America, in East India, in other regions of the world, they don't have these type of social systems set up to where the government you're like, well, even if I lose everything, I can always go and get some food or get shelter. The government's going to take care of me, this, that, and the other. Even at my absolute worst, I'm still going to eat, no matter what happens. And people are going to be, no, it's not. Yes. The reason people, when you go overseas to other countries, they might operate more in a cold, malicious way, or might come across more cold and malicious, more cutthroat, might be a little more of a shark, is because it is survival literally. You understand? So if you're not in a country and did not grow up in a country where, guess what? If you don't grow food in your village and you don't come from money already, and your family wasn't already wealthy and haven't arrived, as they say, yet, then guess what? Unless you're able to grow food or pull some fruit from a tree, your stomach is going to touch your back. Your stomach is going to touch your back, and so will your children's every single night. So yes, you're going to be a shark. Yes, you're going to operate with less empathy and compassion because you don't got time for the bullshit. Because your stomach is going to really touch your back for real. And so will your children's if you don't get it every single day. So yeah, you are going to operate more out of your carnal nature. There's no room for empathy and compassion when you're in survival mode, okay? Before you get to arrive, okay? And when we say arrive, that means you've become successful. You found a way to successfully maintain on a steady basis food, shelter, a place to wash, and some tangibles and some decent things so you could live comfortably. Okay? When you're in a country that gives you all these social services, whether you have a job or not, but America is about to become that way. But whether you work or not, you know goddamn well you're going to eat. You know it's a food bank that you can get in line. You're not going to eat what you want. You're not going to lay your head where you want to lay it. But there are places that you can go to sleep. There are places you can go for food. There are places you can go for medical services. You can get EBT food stamp card. And because you know you have that in the back of your mind, you don't have to be as cold cutting. You don't have to be as sharp. You know you might not eat what you want, but you know you're going to eat. You know there's a soup kitchen. You know there are all these. You can just go anywhere. You can go into the Social Security office. And could you please give me a list, ma'am, of food banks in my area? You already know that you're in a country where there are things set up everywhere where you're going to eat. Whether you work or not, you know you're going to eat. Maybe not now because things are unraveling. So you're not going to have that same mindset, okay? And it's easier for you to have a more relaxed mindset because whether or not, and this is the way it's been for a very long time, and it's actually coming to an end. Whether or not you get fired from your job, you get evicted from your apartment, at the end of the day, you know there's somewhere you could get food from. You know you're going to eat. You know you can get help. You know you can get EBT food stamps or whatever they have in the UK or London or whatever, any Australia or any of these places. You know you can get on a housing list or whatever. Okay? This is what allows people not to be operating in as much as an animal mind or their carnal nature, or be as much of a little more empathy and compassion, because your stomach is not going to touch your back. It might not be the food you want to eat, but you know you can get some food at the end of the day. Okay. And sometimes that's the difference in the mentality, depending on where it is that you grew up and what you're used to. Okay. Now, of course, you got some people that grew up in a bubble, and they grew up so spoiled and coddled to the point where they still will get in that animal nature mindset, and they'll do it over not even survival, but over their ego, over something materialistic, like a pair of shoes or a pair of sneakers or expensive clothing or something else, or I want a certain type of car. That's not survival mode. That's somebody just being malicious, being greedy, being entitled. It's one thing, to be in survival mode because you want to eat and you don't want your stomach to touch your back. And it's another thing to be in that carnal nature and in that energy for your ego because you just want to wear a certain type of clothing, claiming it's not fair, I'm poor because I can't wear a certain type of clothing or drive a certain type of car. Okay? Guys, I've rattled on long enough, of course, as I always do. I will be back, though. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cards Tarot. I'll be back.